Here on live also. Happy evening, friends. Hare Krishna. Today is one more great initiative by All India Senior Business Associate Forum. Today we are expecting almost 5,000 plus participants will be watching this session live. We have our exclusive speaker who is expert in unit linked policies, and this session going to be greatly beneficial. जो भी यहाँ पे है हर किसी को फायदा होगा. This coming 2 hours, we request you to put your mobile phone in whatever the mode and don't attend any calls. Every word he is going to speak will be greatly helpful. Okay, and 2 hours will be the session, and after that there will be we'll have a question hour will be there. For this, we have given a Google form already. You can fill your question there, and those questions will be answered here because of the huge volume and majority of people are joining on YouTube. We have not given them the access to come on Zoom. So we request you to make whatever the Zoom invitation आपको मिला है ना YouTube का, उसी पे होगा और एक लिंक होगा, उसमें क्लिक कीजिए एंड प्लीज फिल इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेरीज. अभी नहीं, जब सेशन शुरू होगा बीच में, यू कैन गिव योर ओन क्वेरीज. So that's for you. So now All India Senior Business Associate Forum is with new team. Today we have our All India Chief Coordinator, Mrs. Vanishri. She's from South Central Zone, Hyderabad. She's on a tour, but we have requested her to please give her message to the community for all of us. Okay, I request Mrs. Vanishri, please give your valuable message.
Thank you, Vamshidhar ji. Good evening, everyone. आप सभी लोगों का ये आइसबाफ के आप सभी लोगों का ये आइसबाफ का पहला एजुकेशनल सीरीज ऑफ द ईयर जो एजुकॉन 2025 में हार्दिक स्वागत है. आई वेलकम ऑल ऑफ यू to this session, and this has been a great initiative which All India SPA Forum has taken up since COVID, and this is vastly benefiting all the SPAs across the country and their agents also. So इससे हम सभी SPA को जो कोविड से ये जब ये सीरीज शुरू हुआ है तो बहुत फ़ायदा हुआ है और सब लोग इसको बहुत सराहते भी हैं. तो ये वाली सीरीज़ अब अभी हम शुरू कर रहे हैं श्री संजय शर्मा जी के साथ, जो बहुत एक्सपर्ट हैं यूलिप में, और इससे हमारा यही इरादा है कि सब लोगों का जो SBA फ्रेंड्स हैं, लीका फ्रेंड्स हैं और एस्पायरिंग SBAs हैं हमारे पूरे, तो उन सभी को फ़ायदा होगा. और उनके साथ साथ उन एजेंटों को भी जो फील्ड में जाके जो यूलिप बेचना चाहते हैं, जो म्यूचुअल फंड को एक्चुअली हमारा जो बिगेस्ट कॉम्पिटिटर है उसको कैसे हम लोग हैंडल करें, ये सब हमें संजय जी सिखाएंगे बहुत अच्छी तरीके से. एंड नाउ वी हैव 70+ days actually. See, this will be the most useful program in the sense that we have only 70+ days for MDRT. And for this, we can utilize it. And Sanjay ji will also teach us how to achieve. All the agents who are attending and all the SPAs and DVOs who are attending will be able to guide their teams also as to how to achieve MDRT in 70+ days through ULIP. See, this has been our biggest contention, that we are unable to actually pitch ULIPs in a great manner. And we can actually counter mutual funds in such a way that our business increases to a great extent. And this has been our organization's objective also. So this should benefit not just our agents to increase our market share, not just for ULIP, even for the conventional product also. और हमारे साथ ना जो भी हम एक्चुअली ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के पर्सपेक्टिव से देखना चाहते हैं, अपने एजेंट्स को एम्पावर करना चाहते हैं कि वो अच्छे से कमा सकें और मार्केट में अपने कॉम्पिटिटर को काउंटर कर सकें। एंड वी एक्सपेक्ट कि पूरे एजेंट को हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के irrespective of whether they belong to AISBAF or any other DVO also benefit from this and to take great और पर्सनल प्रोफेशनल एंड बाकी जो भी आपके टारगेट्स हैं वो सब अचीव कर रहे हैं अच्छे तरीके से। एंड ये संजय जी बाहर से, एक्चुअली मैं दो ही शब्द बोलूँगी, मेरे काबिल दोस्त महेंद्र जी अभी संजय जी को इंट्रोड्यूस भी करने वाले हैं। ऑल इंडिया कोऑर्डिनेटर श्री एस के महेंद्र। लेकिन मैं अब बोलना चाहती हूँ, संजय जी ने अपने बिजी शेड्यूल से हमारे लिए टाइम निकाल के उन्होंने अग्री किया कि अपने एजेंट्स को ट्रेन करने के लिए। और फ्रेंड्स, प्लीज़ मेक टेक एडवांटेज ऑफ दिस सेशन एंड प्लीज़ बी देयर पेशेंटली, क्योंकि उन्होंने हमारे रिक्वेस्ट पे इसको हिंदी और इंग्लिश का मिक्स बनाने की एक्चुअली ही हैज़ अग्रीड टू डू दिस। तो उस वजह से ये सेशन थोड़ा शायद 1 घंटे से ज़्यादा लंबा हो। तो आप ना पेशेंस रखिए, पूरा अटेंटिवली सुनिए और आपका जो भी क्वेश्चन होंगे आप उसमें गूगल फॉर्म के थ्रू अप्रोच कीजिए। और जो फ्रेंड्स, एसबीए फ्रेंड्स और एस्पायरिंग एसबीए फ्रेंड्स और लीकास जो जूम पे लॉगिन हुए हैं, आप डायरेक्टली पूछ सकते हैं अपना क्वेश्चन। वो भी फर्स्ट 5 लोगों को जूम पे प्रेफरेंस दिया जाएगा और बाकी लोग आपने गूगल फॉर्म के थ्रू अपना क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं। अगर हम लोग पूरा क्वेश्चन आंसर नहीं कर पाते हैं ये लिमिटेड टाइम, उसके लिए एक वीडियो अलग से किया जाएगा, वहाँ पे आपका क्वेश्चंस का आंसर्स मिलेंगे। सो फ्रेंड्स, आई विश all of you a wonderful Deepavali in the coming few days and also have a wonderful business Deepavali, जहाँ पे ना एक धमाका हो LIC के तौर से और इस सेशन का अच्छा सा फ़ायदा उठा पाए। थैंक यू संजय जी फॉर गिविंग अस दिस time from your busy schedule, and over to
Yeah,
Mr.
I'll take.
Vamsidhar for the session.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Vanishri ma'am, thank you so much. It was so nice of you. Friends, a few of you people must be aware, today All India Senior Business Associates Top Performers Meeting is going on. So for that, these all ISBAF and whoever has achieved greatest achievements, okay, below 3% cost ratio, we call it as, all of them are in Jaipur. So even then, we have requested them to please give your voice. So Vanishi ma'am has given her message. And now I request our All India coordinator, Santosh Kumar Mahendruji, to please introduce our today's speaker, and then we will go ahead with the session. Thank you. Mahendruji, over to you.
Thank you, Vamsi. Dear friends, as Vanishri Madam has just told all of you that as per our traditions started by Subhash Gangwarji, that during COVID we have started our Zoom meetings. And under the prestigious leadership of Vanishri Gopinath, our current chief coordinator, uh, this series has given a name Edu-Connect. So the first session of this Zoom meeting of this Edu-Connect is just starting today, and we are privileged to have Mr. Sanjay Sharma, who is highly respectable Lika LIC associate and a national ULIP trainer, and he has decades of rich experience in life insurance selling and training. So I'll be giving a few words in his name. Like he is MSc in botany and also he has done his LLB degree. Joined LIC in 1982. He became SB in 2013. Got his retirement 2018. Now as LIC associate is working in Bank branch of Lucknow. And he was always under 5% cost ratio. He is specialized in ULIP products that are need of interested in developing professionals in our advisors and make them independent. He uses technology and एक बहुत important चीज इनके साथ जुड़ी है. He wants to get his name in Guinness book. Actually, जिनको ये ट्रेन कर रहे हैं ये चाहते हैं कि आनंदा के माध्यम से यूलिप बिके और प्रत्येक यूलिप पर एक प्लांट गिफ्ट किया जाए. He wants to gift one plant like any citrus plant, this mango, tulsi, neem, and this he is doing just to have our environment clean and good. So this is his dream. By now, he has done so many sessions in STC, DTCs, BMPs, and so many other platforms. And now I would not take much of my time. I would invite Mr. Sanjay Sharma ji just for his all the uh, experience about ULIPs for the sake of our benefit. So, Mr. Sanjay Sharma ji, please join us.
Very good evening to all of you, especially SBA Chief Coordinator, Madam Varsi ji, Bansidharan ji, Mahendru ji, and most of the friends who are in the city, Pink City, Jaipur today. It was a very exciting opportunity for me to address you people because I am addressing to the group that is itself elite group, one of the most powerful group of the field officers or development officers of the country, and who are my own source of inspiration that how to work. And it was only due to this I could maintain 5% caste ratio and below that sometimes. So it is really wonderful for me to address you people, especially Madam Mahendru ji, because you are not at your local place. You are, I think you are in moving state. But even then, I will try to share things. I will not educate you, rather I will share my experiences, market experiences, and feel that how I work and how our development officers and agents should work in the market. That will be my main motto. So without wasting any time, I would like to go for all this, that how we will do it. So much has been told about me. I don't deserve like that. Myself, S.K. Sharma, LIC associate from Lucknow, as you are all are aware. Friends, for last 5 to 6 years, I am regularly seeing that it has become very difficult to sell insurance policies in the market, because that once upon a time in 2000, when private insurer companies were registered in India, it was seen that it will be very difficult for us to survive in the market. But we did because of our willpower, because of our loyalty to the corporation, because of the image of the corporation. But in this 25 years, I found that taste of public is changing as far as India is developing. 25 years ago, India was at 7th or 8th place in world economy, but now it is on 4th place. So the global economy is widely changing, drastically changing, and in this market, without knowledge, without technology, we cannot survive in the market. That I myself feel. By now, the insurance was sold only due to trust of the public in corporation, as well as trust of public in we, the development officers, and our devoted loyal agents. That was the only reason that our policy was sold in the market. Policy was never sold because the policy was good, the product was good. First, the agent was good, development officer was good, and the country itself acknowledged that LIC was the best, as it is still best, first in Asia and third in world. So we didn't sell the policy because of its productive features, its USP. It was sold only due to our trust, our contacts, our belief, our persuasion, and all that. But now the time has changed. I find that there are so many products, all the products of LIC are golden products, 100% pure products. Nobody can even take even a single mis-selling point there, provided the policy is sold on USP basis, on HLV, human life value basis, or on need basis, or on the customer choice basis. That we were not able to do. Maybe pressure of management, maybe pressure of different agents, or whatever reasons are there. I will not go deep into that. But now the things have totally changed. So I saw in 2019 that most of my agents who were mainly chairman club members or ZM club members, they drastically shifted towards mutual fund, and it was not possible for me to procure any business. So I researched in that why they are going towards mutual fund. I found only two reasons. Number one, the agents who were loyal to the corporation didn't pay heed to them as it should give them the honor and the respect by heart. Number one. And the number two was, when the agent moved in the market, the customer choice was short term plan, maximum return, maximum liquidity, tax benefit, and lowest premium. Our agent feel handicapped by taking the product like Jeevan Anand and Jeevan Laksh and Jeevan Labh and all these sort of plans that were at least for 20 years or 25 years, whatever they were. Our problem was that we got credit 100% only on some plans, not on all the plans. If you remember table 1, 2, 2, we were getting 30% only, 30% credit on that plan. But the plan was so wonderful that whoever sold it on a massive basis, he got more incentive by selling Jeevan Suraksha than by selling our other conventional plan, maybe 14 number or whatever they were prevailing at that time. So same is now a date. LIC was forced to bring a new product as Bima Plus in 2000. Why? Because the market was shifting from guaranteed return to flexible return or variable return. And I tell you that Bima Plus was one of the most wonderful policy. The unit that was purchased in 10 rupees, it valued more than 65 rupees after 10 years. And it was the best result. In that Bima Plus policy, both risk cover amount and sum assured were payable at the time of maturity. So that was one of the wonderful and first policy. I don't know why we could not sell it. Then another phase came in 2005, 2006 when Money Plus and Money Park Market Plus were launched by LIC, and due to unawareness, not being updated, lack of knowledge, market crashed, and our agents and ourselves got down bottom into the corporation's image, and the corporation image was also damaged. And after that, we people stopped selling the ULIP policies. And this was the time when private insurer snatched our market by way of either selling private ULIP policies or by mutual fund. They both were tough competitor to us. We stick to our conventional plan. Our share decreased gradually. And nowadays you are seeing that for last 4 to 5 years, our incentives have become down. Our FP has become down. Our agents' income has become drastically down. I will show you all these things by way of some examples, some data. I am proud that Madam has given me opportunity. Many of you know me personally, particularly your number one SBA of the country, Mr. Lalit Ambani, who is also in Jaipur today, I think, and Ajay Mehrotra ji from Lucknow, he is also there in Jaipur. Mahendru ji himself is in Jaipur. Madam is also in Jaipur. So what I want to say that our segment, our people work very hard. They rather thrust every effort, but even then we are not able to procure as much business according to our labor. That is, our productivity has been decreased. I do not blame management, I do not blame market, but I want to know that how to survive in the market. And that is the main reason why I focus on ULIP. Friends, ULIP are one of the beautiful products, one of the most beautiful products, rather miraculous product that can increase your income, that can make more and more club members, that can add to double MDRT, double COT, double TOT, and recapture the market that has fallen drastically from our house. So ULIP, and these are very technical plan. These are very technical plan. Knowledge updation is must, and 1 hour or 2 hour is not sufficient amount to tell this policy. It will take at least 6 to 7 sessions, particularly each and every plan. Whenever I go through circular, I find there is a new point that may become USP of the market nowadays. So I have taken much time. I will share some slide, and by point, I will go to that. I think I am audible. If you all are listening to me, you can chat yes on the chat box. I think slides are visible.
No. Yeah, now they are visible.
Bansidharan is listening to me. I think we will be in contact, regular
Yeah.
contact.
Now your slides are visible.
Okay. This is
थोड़ा
my
हिंदी भी चलाइए.
section. I try to ask questions. Questions are my fees. Questions are my food. And if you ask 100 questions, I will try to answer you 101 answers. Sir, as what I think about this ULIP policy, that if you go somewhere at new place, you put GPS on your mobile and you reach your destination. I think that all the LIC policies, especially ULIP policies, occupy the GPS position. And if you add technology in this model, it becomes more lucrative. Then what is my vision? That we have to develop a smart advisor, we have to recapture the market, we have to create maximum MDRT, COT, TOT by ULIPs, particularly ULIPs. And my vision is to grow a ULIP plant in 20% of our existing customers. And lastly, as Mahendruji has also told, to be in World's Guinness Book record by insurance agents who plant or give plant to our policy holders. Suppose our group sells 1 lakh policies, 1 lakh ULIP policy in market, then 1 lakh plants will be distributed, and that will contribute in two ways. One, that is by Ananda, you will save the atmosphere, and by providing plant, you will also protect the environment. So that is also my theme. Let us see where can we go. Why ULIPs? Need of the day. What is the customer's choice? Customer choice is nowadays flexible and short-term plan. Number two, any customer, any public requires more and more return, ranging from 12% to 18%. I think everybody should be convinced of that. Then customer wants liquidity anytime, partial or full. He also wants Section 80C relief. Of course, it is limited up to 1.5 lakhs, but post-tax relief is very important. And this is the main glimpse of, you can say, USP of this our ULIP plan. Then lower cost risk coverage charges. For that, they go to term plan. then customer wants transparency, everything in black and white, and lastly quick support online services from beginning to last without going to office or any third party support. साथियों, ये हमारे कस्टमर्स की आज की चॉइस है. मुझे लगता है कि सभी लोग इससे एग्री करते होंगे, और अगर सभी लोग एग्री करते होंगे तो इस एग्री करने का हमारे पास सॉल्यूशन क्या है, कौन सा प्रोडक्ट इस चॉइस को पूरा करता है, which are the products. I don't think that conventional plan in some way or other way fulfill all these points. So what is the need? Why should we go for other products, and what are those products? If I will show some slide to you, you will surprisingly find that what is our share in this ULIPs. Since time is very short, I will try to make you aware of this. This is a slide that was in 2020, I think. It has been taken from this LIC website. If you see this slide, the unit link portion premium wise was 6.4%, whereas it was only 1.72%. Yes, it is from this 2020. I think it was a corona period. So this was our share. And if you go for term plan, our share was only 0.44%. Health insurance was 1.16%. And annuity plan was hardly 1.32% or something like that. And the premium is here. The premium share was this much. Surprisingly, when we worked on it, then our
Sanjay ji,
share.
excuse me, can you please make it a full screen? आपका पूरा slides, all slides दिख रहे हैं.
हम ये
Just
बाद
make
में दे देंगे थोड़ा. I am not that much technical actually. What is the problem with me? So ज्यादा इधर उधर करने से होता क्या है ना कि फिर मेरा सिस्टम वो बिगड़ जाता है, तो मुझे दिक्कत होता है. इसके बाद में फिर ये देखिए चेंज आया नेक्स्ट टाइम. तो जो हमारा शेयर आया ये 2.09% आया, और यहाँ पे 7.7% आया. तो ये हम जो बताना चाहते हैं वो ये चाहते हैं कि किस सेगमेंट में हम कितना काम कर पा रहे थे, और जो नहीं कर पा रहे थे उसका रीजन क्या है, स्कोप कितना है इसका. मेरा बेसिक पर्पस इससे यही था कि हम लोगों का स्कोप कितना है, काम करने का स्कोप कितना है. एक और स्लाइड में आपको दिखाऊंगा जो बड़ी आपको इंटरेस्टिंग लगेगी, और ये इकोनॉमी बेस है. क्योंकि हम सभी फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजर हैं, जो हमारे एजेंट हैं उनको मैं इंश्योरेंस पायलट बोलता हूं, और जो हमारे एसपीए साथी हैं वो हमारे ब्रिगेडियर हैं, इंश्योरेंस के ब्रिगेडियर हैं. तो एक ये बड़ी चीज है कि अगर आप इस पिरामिड को देख रहे हो, ये पिरामिड अगर आपको दिख रहा हो, तो ये इकोनॉमिक पिरामिड है. दिस इज कॉल्ड इकोनॉमिक पिरामिड इन द बुक ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स ऑफ डेवलपिंग कंट्री. And this pyramid tells you that 60% of this that is on bottom side must be, if it must be invested in guaranteed return. जो आपका रियल एस्टेट हो सकता है, गोल्ड हो सकता है, बैंक की एफडी हो सकती है, आपका कन्वेंशनल प्लान हो सकता है, वो सारे आपके इसमें आते हैं इस 60% में, 60% पार्ट. और जो रिमेनिंग 25 से 30% है, इस अमाउंट को वेरिएबल अमाउंट बोलते हैं, जो गुब्बारे की तरह फैलता है. जितनी उसमें हवा भरेंगे उतना ही वो फूलेगा, जितना पानी भरेंगे उतना ही वो फूलेगा. तो दैट इज नोन एज वेरिएबल पार्ट. एंड द अपर मोस्ट पार्ट दैट इज 10 to 15%, दिस इज वोलाटाइल पार्ट. और ये इक्विटी की तरह होता है, जो कि जैसे आप किसी चीज में अल्कोहल डाल दें और उसका ढक्कन खुला छोड़ दें तो वो आपका उड़ जाएगा. तो 3 पार्ट में ये इकोनॉमी चलती है. अगर इस पिरामिड का शेप बदल जाए, अगर नीचे का 60% सारा का सारा डाइल्यूट होकर के मिडिल में आ जाए, या वो ऊपर इक्विटी में चला जाए, तो आप देखेंगे कि इसका जो शेप है वो पलट जाएगा, उल्टा हो जाएगा. और क्या उस पे इकोनॉमी रुक पाएगी? जिन वर्ल्ड की जिन कंट्रीज में इकोनॉमी आज नहीं रुक पा रही है, उसका रीजन यही है कि उनका पिरामिड, इस पिरामिड का जो आइडियल पिरामिड है उसका शेप चेंज हो गया. इन टर्म्स ऑफ LIC हम बात करें तो हम लोग अभी तक जो आते थे वो नीचे 60 वाले पोर्शन में आते थे, जिसमें इंश्योरेंस का शेयर इट वाज 58 to 60% आई थिंक इन 2019. individual share that was sold by us, we people. Now the things are changed. इन 4-5 सालों में चीजें काफी बदल गई हैं. ये जो पिरामिड का शेप यहाँ पे आपका ऐसे था, ये ट्राइंगुलर टाइप का था, इसका ये डी शेप हो गया है. डी शेप का मतलब ये हुआ कि जो गारंटीड रिटर्न वाली स्कीम थी हमारी, उनका रेशियो केवल 35% बचा, जो कि 60% था. इसका मतलब 25% ये शिफ्ट हुआ, और ये 25% इस वेरिएबल में शिफ्ट हुआ. और ये वेरिएबल है क्या? दिस वेरिएबल इज आइदर म्यूचुअल फंड और प्राइवेट यूलिप. और रिमेनिंग जो बचा वो 10% आपका इक्विटी मार्केट में चला गया. जैसा कि आप देख रहे होंगे आज की तारीख में, नाउ इट इज एवरीबडी टीचिंग इन दिस ऑन फेसबुक एंड व्हाट्सएप दैट ज्वाइन दिस ग्रुप, ग्रो योर मनी. चाहे वो नीलकेनी जी हो, चाहे वो सुब्रमण्यम जी हो, चाहे बड़े बड़े लोगों के नाम पे आ रहा है, मुकेश अंबानी के नाम पे आ रहा है. देयर आर सो मेनी प्लेयर्स. बिटकॉइंस के गेम्स हो रहे हैं, तमाम सारे गेम्स हो रहे हैं. बट रिजल्ट क्या हो रहा है कि वी वेर वर्किंग ऑन दिस सेक्टर, और ये सेक्टर 35 हो गया. अगर ये सेक्टर 35 हो गया, इसका मतलब कि हमारे जो हम प्रीमियम, फर्स्ट प्रीमियम लाते थे, वो प्रीमियम रिड्यूस हो गई, हमारी इनकम रिड्यूस हो गई.
Friends, there is some technical issue. Friends, I think some technical issue at his end. Let's wait. I think Sharma ji got disconnected. Yeah. Friends, I hope everyone is able to understand what is going on. Friends, he is an expert in sharing. After the session, you will understand very clearly how to counter mutual fund. Whenever we go to a customer will, if in case if the customer says that mutual fund investment is better, we come out with a solution answer saying that yeah, it is okay, but ifs and buts. But now he will teach us how to counter. Mahendra ji, you call Sanjay ji. Okay, you please ask him to connect again. Mobile se bhi chalega. Ask him to share the PowerPoint with me. I can share it for him. Okay, in case of any technical difficulty, शायद net disconnect हुआ होगा. So friends, here while I was talking to him, he says 20% of our business, if we can concentrate, shift it towards ULIPs, with that small shift, we can achieve an MDRT, a bare minimum based on the client size. Also, it is possible to declare one MDRT in coming 77 days. So those people who could not attend, please advise them to watch it even live also on YouTube. One second. I'm sorry, it was. I think Mahendra or Madam, somebody called him. So, friends, what happens when we shift? Okay, yeah, as per our knowledge, when we see almost 50-60% of advisors across the country, they have not even thought about selling ULIPs because we need additional tools to understand. Now it's an opportunity for us where we can understand. And Sanjay ji said that we will have repeat sessions also. So all those people who are interested, at a later date, we will be sharing a kind of poll. You can also be part of this session. The idea is across the country, when each one of us will talk about ULIPs are much better, then obviously the clients will start thinking, and it is going to make a remarkable difference, and we are going to bring back a lot of premium even through our most successful and most promising, which are yielding high yielding unit linked policies also. And many people are asking me whether this PowerPoint will be shared. Yes, this PowerPoint will be shared. The link will be pasted in the YouTube channel. You guys can, all those people who subscribe, they can download that link, and the PowerPoint also, you can use it also. Okay, just give me a time. Let me talk to him. I don't know. Friends, संजय जी का इंटरनेट चला गया है, पावर गया, and internet गया. So now he is back. He has joined. Over to Sanjay ji.
आई एम वेरी सॉरी फ्रेंड्स, हम इंटरनेट चला गया और मुझे पता नहीं चला, मैं बिना इंटरनेट के काम करता रहा। तो दोस्तों, मैं ये बता रहा था कि जो हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं उसमें म्यूचुअल फंड हमको कितना एग्रेसिवली परेशान कर रहे हैं, और एग्रेसिवली परेशान करने का मतलब ये हो गया कि उनकी वजह से हम मार्केट में नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। अब म्यूचुअल फंड से लड़ने का अगर कोई तरीका हमारे पास है, म्यूचुअल फंड, हम ये नहीं कह सकते हैं कि म्यूचुअल फंड खराब है, क्योंकि हम में से जितने लोग हैं, मेरा ख्याल है सबकी एसआईपी किसी न किसी रूप में चल रही होगी। लेकिन क्या हमने अपनी एसआईपी को पिछले 5 सालों में रिव्यू किया? डिड वी रिव्यू आवर एसआईपी, व्हाट रिटर्न इट गेव? नंबर 1, डिड वी review or analyze our form 16 that how much long term capital gain and short term capital gain we paid to government? ये एनालिसिस करने की जरूरत है। अगर दोस्तों ये एनालिसिस कर लेंगे तो हम म्यूचुअल फंड को काफी हद तक बीट कर सकते हैं। अभी मैंने ये जो पोजीशन बताई थी, शायद आपने नहीं देखी हो, मैं ये फिर एक बार रिपीट कर रहा हूं कि आज की तारीख में जो इंडिविजुअल इंश्योरेंस हम लोग मार्केट में सेल करते हैं उसका केवल 32% शेयर हमारे पास है। और जो पिरामिड हम दिखा रहे थे, इस पिरामिड का शेप भी डिश शेप हो गया था, ये आइडियल की जगह पे।
संजय जी, थोड़ा इंग्लिश ऑल्सो.
ये व्हाई नॉट, व्हाई नॉट? It was the ideal pyramid of economics that should have been in any developing country, and as financial advisor we need to study this pyramid. 60% of this pyramid must be in form of guaranteed returns, middle one 25 to 30% must be in variable returns for a developing country, and 10 to 15% top should be in the equitable volatile market. So we stand in 60% market where our insurance and conventional products are sold. Surprisingly, since the change of customer has changed, he has shifted from guaranteed products to variable products, that is where they can take risk where they can grow their money more, 12%, 13% or 14%. So they have shifted from this guaranteed return to variable return, and this is visible in this slide. The share that was 60% in fixed return, it has fallen down to 35%, and in middle that was only 25% has increased to 40%, whereas the upper one that was 15%, it has gone to 25%. So you see the taste of the customer, that customer is not worried about guarantee and low return. He can take risk and he can go for more and more return. This was the picture, and now the latest picture is this in regard to LIC, that here that 35% has become again reduced to 30%, and the 40% mutual fund and private ULIP has increased to 45%, and the upper one remains 25%. After many efforts, now after 4 or 5 years, we are able to snatch only 6% of this ULIP market here. So I see a great scope both here on the bottom line and also on the middle line. I find it very easy, cheap sale to enter into this market, because this is the market that is the choice of the customer, that is short term, that is more flexible, that is high return, that is tax rebate, that is risk coverage and all that. Although this is also very important, as this is our pant and this is our shirt. So this was all I wanted to tell you. Mutual fund market is surprisingly going very high. But one thing I tell you, that in mutual fund, there is only and only averaging of premium that we pay, the amount we pay, the contribution we pay. But in LIC ULIPs, there are triple benefit. There is averaging, there is managing, and there is protecting the family. And this is the key point. Now I come to what is the need of the ULIP, and what are the improvements made in the ULIP. I would request that whenever required, you please tell me whether to speak in Hindi or English. I am comfortable in both. And if any topic is left, kindly do remind me. Need of the ULIP products today. What is the need of the ULIP product? What was wrong in our old ULIP product? In our old ULIP product, number one thing was that there were high expense ratio, very high expense ratio. Just I'm telling you. The expenses were, I think, not less than 46, 47%, rather sometimes 50% expenses. This is the chart of expenses in old policies versus new ULIP policy. You see the old policies that defamed LIC, that defamed we ourselves and our agents.
Please change the slide.
Visible? Slide is visible.
You change to next.
This slide. Oh, I see.
6 the 6 is going on. Please change it to 7.
Is it okay now?
It's getting, yeah. Now it's okay.
So on left side there are old ULIPs, and on new side there are right side there are new ULIPs. If you see here 180 as Money Plus and 181 Market Plus, total expenses in first 5 years were 46.5%. Now after intervention of IRDA, that IRDA asked that for the cause of customer policy holders, you must reduce your expenses to the limit that there should not be net yield difference of more than 3%. So after that, many expenses have been curtailed, and now the expenses are only 30.5% in 5 years. So it is almost 35% saving. It means 35% of expenses have been cut down in the new policies, and this amount is going to be invested in the market so that customer is more and more benefited. The very first point was this. Another point was in case of accident rider, in each policy, we charge 50 paisa per thousand, or you can say that in 10 lakh policy, we charge 500 rupees. But in case of ULIPs, it is 20% cheaper. It is only 40 paisa per thousand. In case for accidental benefit of 10 lakhs, you have to pay only 400 rupees per annum. So these are the major changes that I wanted to tell you. So again, we come to this. Is this slide visible? This slide is visible?
Yes, yes.
So first point was that IRDA per norms, ULIPs improved with least expenses. Now the expenses have been reduced to 35%. It means now ULIP policy is going to give more and more profit. Another thing is that ULIP policy, our ULIP policy is very unique in terms of risk coverage. What is that? It is that this risk charges are very low. I will let you know the chart and you will find it when you will see it. So ULIP charges are so least charges that they beat even our term plans. हमारा जो टर्म प्लान का प्रीमियम होगा उसका भी ये 1/3 या 1/2 प्रीमियम है. अभी जब मैं एग्जांपल दूंगा आपको तो आप देखेंगे यू विल फाइंड दैट on 10 lakh premium, we charge only 1,230 rupees per annum. That is 100 rupees per month, you can say. Whereas in case of term plan, we have to pay 4,600 for a 10 lakh policy. So premium has been drastically reduced in. At the age of 25 to 35, risk charge is only 1.25 1 rupees 25 paisa per thousand. You see how cheaper they are. What happens as soon as fund value increases, sum under consideration decreases. Accordingly, your premium risk charges are also decreased. And as per return, say it is 12%, after 6 or 7 years, your fund value equals to the sum assured, and after that, no risk charges are taken. Number one. Another point is more important, that if death does not occur during the policy period, then all the premium that has been deducted out of this ULIP premium, that will be refunded to the policyholder at the time of maturity. So these two are very important points, and most of the people don't know. I don't know why they are not using in selling these products. The third most important point is that even in ULIP products, where guarantees are very you can say बहुत ही मतलब अलग टाइप की चीज है कि म्यूचुअल फंड में भी गारंटी दें. म्यूचुअल फंड में जो फॉर्म होता है उस फॉर्म पे लिखा होता है कि आप इस प्रोडक्ट में जब इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो तो दिट इज सब्जेक्ट टू योर ओन रिस्क. आप खुद समझ करके रिस्क करें. ऐसे प्रोडक्ट में भी गारंटी देना ये बहुत कठिन काम है, जिसमें कि LIC गारंटी दे रही है. तो देयर आर सर्टेन टाइप ऑफ गारंटी एडिशंस that are given at the end of 5 year. First is 6 year, then 10 year, then 15 year, then 20 year and 25 year. Whether it is single plan or it is regular plan, in both the cases you are paying guaranteed additions. Then another is fifth point, liquidity.
I think slide को बदलना पड़ेगा. Only old scenario, new scenario, the same thing we are able to see.
I see.
See, whenever you are sharing the screen, share full screen.
Oh, I see.
When you share full screen, आप जो भी बदलोगे यहाँ पे आ जाता है. When you are sharing only particular page, whenever you are changing, we are not able to see that. Choose full screen.
ठीक है?
Yeah, now perfect.
Actually, I am technically very weak. So when I change, though everything got changed. So
Yeah.
I am coming to fifth point, that is liquidity and facility of partial withdrawal of 5 years. This is the subject of customer's choice. कि कुछ लोग बोलते हैं कि 5 ईयर के बाद विड्रॉल क्यों, 5 साल से पहले क्यों नहीं होना चाहिए. तो देयर आर सर्टेन रीजंस. सबसे पहला रीजन ये है कि इफ यू हैव टू टेक द rebate of section 10D, you will have to wait for 5 years, maybe bank FD or anywhere else. और दूसरा ये है कि 5 साल के बाद we can partially withdraw the amount or we can fully surrender the policy, ULIP policy. So there is liquidity. The 6th point is very important because no foreclosure now, additional discounted fund with 4% yearly guaranteed interest. What was negative in our old policies, that is money plus and market plus, are the then ULIP policies, that when the policy got lapsed, its premium was not paid, the policy got into a foreclosure amount. That is a box that was airtightly sealed, that the value remained constant as on the date of lapsation. Neither it will increase nor it will decrease, maybe after 10 years, maybe after 20 years, maybe after whenever we take it. And what was the worst, that our agent could not tell the surrender value of that case until and unless it was not applied for surrender. Only then he could know what was the value of his lapse policy. So that was known as foreclosure. When agent reached office or we approached office, they would tell that your policy is foreclosed. First apply for surrender. Only then we can tell that what amount you will get. So that was very damaging. कॉर्पोरेशन का वो बहुत डैमेज कर रहा था. और IRDA ने इसी पॉइंट पे ऑब्जेक्ट किया, व्हेन यू हैव टेकन द मनी फ्रॉम द कस्टमर, हाउ कैन यू कीप इट विद यू without paying any interest and without paying any return to the customer. So LIC has opened a new fund, that is discounted fund. Every policy that goes into lapse, it automatically goes into discounted fund, and in this discounted fund there are certain things that marshalki charge is not charged, or policy administrative charges, premium allocation charges, and many other charges are discontinued, and the remaining amount is invested either in money market or in guaranteed return debt market. So 60 to 40% money is put into the market so that customer is not at loss. And even when the market crashes drastically, even then 4% yearly guaranteed interest is paid to the customer in discounted policy. So this is one of the best thing that we get in this policy. This is the best USP that we are not able to use. If any policy gets lapse, of course customer's risk is not covered, but his money is going to increase. You might be seeing NAV of this discontinued fund at par with growth fund. I think you see in Nivesh Plus, it is as good as growth fund. It is better than balance fund. So if the policy is lapsed, customer is not at loss. Of course, our agent will not get commission. So this point, I think, is one of the best point. One most important point which I like most, and that is a miraculous point, that is 4 point. That is, there is a facility to change the fund type 4 times in a year, totally free as per your choice. Sir, this is the best point that we can use. This is a key that has been provided to us to stop the losses when the market falls and to participate in the market when the market rises. So this is the one of most important point that we are not aware of. What to say of myself, many people, most of the LICs are not even know this, that what is switching, how to use it, how to do it. But this is miraculous. I have done it in particularly in my cases, in my policyholder cases, and many of my students who are in my ULIP classes. So this is what switching means. I will just tell you that switching means when you have money in your one pocket and your pocket is torn, you have to keep the money from that pocket and put in another pocket so that it is safe. So this is simple switching. Switching means there are 4 type of trains: passenger train, express train, super express train, and Vande Bharat. You have option to ride on any train anytime 4 times without any charges and without any hinge. If your Vande Bharat has stopped at a place due to some technical problem, you have option to go into superfast. If it has also gone negative, you can go on passenger train or some other train, and there are no charges. So you have to select that on which train you have to go at what time. So this switching is miraculous. I have tested it, and we must learn this thing. And the last point, of course, is that investment and risk management all together. So these are a few points that I find that these are most important point, and we must take use of all these things. Sir, this is a plan. Is it also visible? Is it visible?
Mango tree visible.
This is a plant, simple plant. This is why to sell ULIP. People say why to sell ULIP? Because while selling ULIP, as development officer, we get less credit. As agent, we get less commission. But a psychological thing is here that on this plant, on lower side, there's a number of mangoes, and on upper side, there are fewer mangoes. I find that these are all ULIPs plant, and these are all conventional fruits. Which fruit we should pick first? Either bottom ones or upper ones. Naturally, to go on upper ones, you will have to ride upon the tree. You will have to take some something like सीढ़ी कहते हैं उसको, सीढ़ी से आपको चढ़ना पड़ेगा, रिस्क लेना पड़ेगा. बट जब आप पैदल चलते होते हो तो ये प्लान आपको अपने आप ही ये आपको ये फ्रूट्स इसके आपको मिल रहे हैं जो आप अपने आप ले सकते हो. So what happens with we people that we are ignoring all these fruits that are in form of ULIPs, and we are hunting for these fruits that are far away from our reach. So this I tried to make you feel. I don't know how much I am able to tell you. For agents, it is difficulty in selling long-term plans with guaranteed returns of 6 to 8%. Of course, we know. Customers' repulsion with LIC and its conventional plans due to poor liquidity and blockage of money. जब भी हम कस्टमर के पास जाते हैं, whenever we approach customer, oh, Mr. So and so has come. No, I have already taken so much policies. Now there is no scope, and customer feels a great repulsion rather than attraction. But when someone goes with SIP, he attracts itself. Okay, do it. It is for short term. After 5 years, you can take it out. Whatever amount you can invest in the multiple of 500 or more. So customer is repulsing from LIC. This is the test कि LIC के नाम से कस्टमर भाग रहा है. क्यों भाग रहा है? क्योंकि पूरे के पूरे उसका चेंज हो गया. और अगर हम लोग देखें, अगर मैं अपनी एज के बारे में बोलूं, I am 67 now. अगर मैं बोलूं तो मेरे जनरेशन के जो लोग हैं वो भले मेरे जाने से इंश्योरेंस ले लें, बट जो यंगर जनरेशन है वो से व्हाट डज मीन LIC, व्हाट डज इट LIC गिव्स, go for SIP, go for equity, go for this, go for that. On Facebook and WhatsApp, you are daily seeing such cases that hardly 23, 24, 25 years chaps are teaching you that in this way take the benefit of AI, artificial intelligence, and invest here and there, so many this and that. So these are the problem of our agents as well as ourselves. Now another example, the fear of ULIP. Why are we not able to sell the plans? Because of fear. One was because of knowledge and another is fear. What was the fear? In case of Money Plus, if you see, there were 4 funds, A, B, C, and D. It was bond fund, it was secured fund, it was balance fund, and this was growth fund. This figure was taken on 25th September 25. 99% people invested money or advisors filled the proposal form in growth fund. And the NAV of growth fund is now 37.3 now. It was on this 25th September. And the policy was launched in 2006, December 2006. So The value in growth fund was 37.33%, and it is still, if the policy is in force, it is still in growth fund. But there are three other trends: bond fund, NAV 41 rupees 41.27, secured fund 55.84, balance fund 52.52. So you see that instead of money being in growth fund, best performance is in secured fund, because in 2007 and 2008 the market crashed. Whatever money was put into growth fund, it devalued. Why we had option? What should we do then? We had to just change the fund from this to this, because it was even then performing. In secured fund, 45 to 65% money was invested in government guaranteed returns. So this is still performing very well. But people's money, customers' money is still in 37 in this growth fund. And that is why this is giving poor return and we defamed. So what should we do then? We had to do nothing. We had to take an application from the customer and got switch from growth fund to secured fund. Only by doing this, you would have got your customer benefited by more than 50%. This is 37 and this is 55. So it comes to more than 50%. It means in growth fund, if the fund value was 10 lakhs, had it been in secured fund, its value would have been 15 lakhs. So 50% gain was there only by way of switching. So this is why switching is miraculous. Switching is the key in our hand, in our customer's hand, in our advisor's hand, that whenever market falls, you have an option to switch to a safer house or to a house where you will get a better growth. I think you people are understanding this thing or not. It is almost 9. I think, Bansidharanji, if you don't mind, we should put some questions or answers. Question answer. Is it right
Okay.
time?
Yeah. As a break, 10 minutes, we'll have question
Yeah,
hour.
yeah. You
Okay.
ask
Those
question.
SBS who are here, request you to please raise hands.
You
So
ask
that,
questions, I will answer.
yeah,
Whatever
no.
question is in
Zoom,
your mind and
Zoom
whatever
पे यहाँ पे पूछ सकते
in
हैं.
our participants, anybody can ask questions.
Yeah.
And I am, because the next session will be, I think, more important and more conclusive. So
Okay. We have
ask
almost
questions.
28 questions
Yeah.
on PowerPoint. आप और 5 मिनट चलाइए. Then I'll. अगर yeah, see here, if somebody wants to ask, they can ask. I think we have people raised hand here also. Let us invite them. Bhuvan, and whoever is talking, camera is on is compulsory. You cannot talk without your camera. So whoever camera is on, then I'll give you. Ajay Gupta,
Yes, Uttayi.
Suresh, Bhuvan. Yeah. Suresh, you can ask. Please unmute yourself.
गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन.
Yes, yes, yes.
सर, मैं हिंदी में पूछना चाहूंगा कि आपने स्विचिंग के लिए बहुत अच्छी बात बताई, लेकिन सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात यह है इसमें कि टाइम सिलेक्शन. व्हाट इज द एप्रोप्रिएट टाइम फॉर स्विचिंग?
अब आप ये बताइए कि अभी दिवाली आने वाली है, सोना खरीदेंगे आप?
हाँ, दिवाली पे सोना, अभी तो सोना इतना चढ़ा हुआ है कि हिम्मत हो नहीं रही है बिल्कुल, लेकिन हर दिवाली कुछ ना कुछ खरीदते जरूर है.
हाँ, लेकिन अगर मास स्केल पे खरीदना हो तो क्या खरीदेंगे आप एज
नहीं नहीं
इन्वेस्टमेंट?
नहीं 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 खरीदेंगे साहब।
तो सेम थ्योरी अप्लाइज हियर आल्सो सर। व्हेन
ठीक।
द मार्केट इज, आप कब स्विच करेंगे, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट। आप कब पैसा इन्वेस्ट करेंगे, दैट इज ऑल्सो इंपॉर्टेंट। आज की तारीख में अगर हम देखें तो एवरी डे एवरी एजेंट इज एल्योर्ड
जी
दैट आप एक SIP ले आओ 2500 का एंड यू विल गेट 500 रुपीज, यू विल
जी
गेट दिस चांदी का सिक्का, यू विल गेट दिस मूर्ति। सो LIC ऑफिसेस हैव बिकम रिटेल सेंटर ऑफ not LIC product but product of goods items, sellable items.
जी
So I don't think that is a good way to sell the policy.
जी
We must sell ULIP policies by observing the market, by knowing the taste of the market. मेरा ये मानना है कि अगर हमको यूलिप पॉलिसी में इन्वेस्ट करना है तो हम कस्टमर को क्या बताएं। पहली चीज तो ये है कि व्हाट शुड आई टेल टू कस्टमर। कस्टमर को बोलना है नाउ वी आर नॉट सेलिंग यू LIC पॉलिसी। LIC हैज come along with a SIP policy that is only for 5 years. If you want to stay for 5 years, you can purchase this policy. This policy is indeed good. I guarantee that it will give you more than 10% return. If you like it, then you can continue it for next 10 years. And if you want to withdraw it, you can withdraw the whole amount free of tax after 5 years. You can also withdraw money partially after 5 years, and at the 10th year you will get all the maturity whatever it is. So this is the way it can be sold. It cannot be sold as LIC policy, because as soon as हम LIC policy की बात करते हैं तो कस्टमर के दिमाग में आता है कि ये 6% वाले रिटर्न की बात कर रहा है, ये 20 साल बाद पैसा मिलेगा, इससे हमें क्या फायदा है। तो उस चीज को हमें इस यूलिप पॉलिसी से दूर करना है, पहली चीज। दूसरी चीज ये है कि जब मार्केट में पैसा लाते हैं, आपका ब्रांच मैनेजर या आपका जो भी मैनेजमेंट है उसका ये काम है, वो कहेगा आपसे कि ब्रिंग 10 लाख रुपीज इन निवेश प्लस, ब्रिंग SIP ऑफ 50,000। लेकिन हम कभी 50,000 की SIP नहीं लाते हैं। वी आर यूज टू ब्रिंग SIP ऑफ मिनिमम अमाउंट, दैट इज 2.5, 2,500, 300, 400, 500। all we people must not bring any SIP less than 10,000, I tell you, because in mutual fund people are investing 1 lakh SIP per month, 2 lakh SIP per month. So why are we bringing 2,500 and 300 and 400? We have to spot such agents who can work in that particular segment that can give us 10,000 SIP for 5 year or 10 year. What will happen after 5 year, you need not worry, because the key to grow the money and the key to stop the losses money is in your hand by way of switching. So you should not worry for that. तो आपको जो सामान खरीदना है, कब खरीदना है, अगर मार्केट आपका बहुत ऊंचा है, मार्केट इज वेरी हाई, सेंसेक्स इज वेरी हाई, एंड यू आर गोइंग इन ग्रोथ फंड, तो सर्टेनली यू विल बी एट लॉस। अगर आज की तारीख में आप इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए 10 लाख का सोना खरीदोगे आप, तो आपको तो नुकसान होना ही होना है। हम क्या करते हैं कि जब मार्केट हाई रहती है तो हम ग्रोथ फंड में पैसा डाल देते हैं, तो नेचुरली लॉस होगा। अगर पैसा लगाना जरूरी है तो हमको ग्रोथ फंड की जगह बॉन्ड फंड में पैसा लगाना चाहिए, और साइमल्टेनियसली वी शुड मेक एवरी एफर्ट दैट एज सून एज मार्केट इज गोइंग अपवर्ड वी शुड स्विच फ्रॉम बॉन्ड टू ग्रोथ। And switching is so simple that it can be done within 24 hours. There are some process that I will tell you. Simple an application to the senior branch manager. Kindly change the type of fund from this fund to this fund. उसके साथ एक ID आपको इनक्लोज करनी है, and this has to be positively received in dispatch department, not by hand, never by hand. कस्टमर कैन गिव इवन मेल टू, कस्टमर अपनी मेल से कर सकता है। अगर कोई कस्टमर प्रीमियर लॉगिन करके रजिस्टर्ड है तो वो अपने आप भी स्विचिंग कर सकता है। इट इज सो इजी।
यस।
तो ये एक इतना इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट है जिसमें कि आपको मजा आएगा। यू विल एंजॉय इट, आई नो यू विल एंजॉय इट। यस सर।
Sir, what is your opinion about present market? In a present scenario, what you have to do at present?
ये तो आपने पूरा रिसर्च वाला बोल दिया, तो बड़ा भारी कर दिया। देखिए पूरे वर्ल्ड में क्या चल रहा है। पूरे वर्ल्ड में यूक्रेन युद्ध अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ, इसराइल का वार अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ, अमेरिका ने ट्रंप लगा दिया है। इंडिया के बाद वर्ल्ड का जो सबसे बड़ा मार्केट है चाइना है और इंडिया है। इंडिया से जितना सामान अमेरिका जाता है उस ज्यादातर सामान के ऊपर 100% टैरिफ लगा दिया गया है। आई थिंक यू विल एग्री विद इट। तो वॉट एवर प्रोडक्ट हैज बीन डिजाइंड टू बी एक्सपोर्टेड टू अमेरिका विल बी डंप इन इंडिया, and those industries must have taken loan from our banks. If their product is dumped in India, they have already taken a loan, and Indians don't have the capacity to purchase that product. What would be the fate of the country? What would be fate of that product? What would be the fate of that industries? Will they prosper? Will they give profit? Will the banks give profit? Will bank waive off the interest? Our Indian economy is basically depends on two things. Number one, agrarian economy, agriculture economy, and it gives a GDP of only sorry 5 to 6% only. And another economy is global economy. The global economy gives us a boost like ECG graph, and that gives a return of maybe 10%, maybe 12%, maybe 30%, depending on the which cap you have invested, maybe large cap, maybe mid cap, maybe small cap, maybe hybrid cap, whatever it is. So it is very difficult to understand the economy and present market nowadays. But it really matters for mutual funds, because in no way they are able to stop the losses. If somebody has invested, if you have invested your SIP or in mutual fund for the last 5 years, you will see the IRR that comes roughly to 3.28%, 3 to 8%. In some companies, it may be 10%, somewhere it may be 12%, but at many places in the last 2 years, it is negative. It is -2%, -3%. You will be surprised to know the return, and they are not able to stop the losses. Why? Because they don't have the key to stop the loss. They cannot switch. In mutual fund, there is switching. In mutual fund, there is switching, but they will have to redeem all the units for the new fund, and as soon as they redeem, they are subject to long-term capital gains, that is 12.5% charge on the redeem unit. So this is not here with us. We can simply change our train from this train to that train, that train to that train 4 times anytime. And if our money is in lakhs, if it is 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs, then per switch costs only 100 rupees. So I don't think there is any problem. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any more question? Any more question?
Ajay,
Thank you,
Ajay
sir.
Gupta?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any more question?
Yeah. Sanjay ji, I've got a question. I'm Ajay Gupta from Bangalore.
Yo, nice.
Yeah. So here in the market in Bangalore, the awareness levels are quite high. The finance related knowledge is also quite high, and people also do a lot of research when we make a presentation. So a couple of things here. One is you go to any social media site, first thing they say is ULIPs are toxic, very high charges. You should always go for direct mutual fund. So there are a set of people nowadays, especially the youngsters, they're going in for direct mutual fund where the expense or cost, this one is very, very low. So those people, they compare by putting the same amount in a ULIP and same amount in a mutual fund. What is the kind of returns what I'll be getting? And for coverage sake, most of them are going in for pure term and that too online sometimes. Second thing, when we talk about the switching, people come back and say we have flexi cap funds where the fund manager himself will be moving between different caps and dynamic asset allocation fund. Wherein based on the situation, he might move from equity to debt and to gold or whatever. So there is no taxation involved. So when somebody is in a direct mutual fund, it is becoming difficult to promote our ULIPs, even with a lower expense ratio. It is definitely not beating the mutual fund kind of return. And if the customer is already having some good term insurance coverage, whatever coverage we give in this ULIP is not something what is looking at.
Very right, very right. Have you taken SIPs?
Myself?
How much SIP you are having?
No, I'm not doing any SIPs.
You don't have mutual fund SIP?
Yeah, no, I have mutual fund investment, direct fund. But those were...
that is SIP or whatever, what is?
No, not SIP. Lump sum investments which I've done over a period of time.
It is one-time investment, no?
Yes.
You are quite right, sir. But one option that you get more return in flexi, it is only in 10% cases. 90% cases, there is not that much return that they guarantee. I will show you my own chart of mutual fund, and I find that IRR is simply 5 to 6% for the last 4 years. My own chart, and I do invest anywhere. In Canada Roboco, I get 17%. In SDFC, I get 18%. And there are so many SIPs where I get least return and negative return. I will show you the chart. The problem is this, that when a mutual fund regional manager or mutual fund authority comes before me, why are we handicapped? What guarantee they give? And what is the idea behind this, that you grow money in mutual fund and take term insurance from life insurance? If somebody is investing whatever amount in mutual fund and say he goes for 1 crore of insurance, so do we allow in our MHR to go for 1 crore mutual funds? In our 3251-3251, there are so many things in which we ask what are the liabilities, assets, and income tax paid by the whole family. And if someone is investing in mutual fund that is subject to risk, is it possible for us to put MHR that the man there in mutual fund is going to gamble, and if he dies, then the burden of his risk goes to the person who are not investing in mutual funds? I think you would be getting my point. So that is the thing. The term plan is not that easy. If we reject the term plan, if we say that no, we are not going to offer you term plan because you are playing gamble in mutual fund, it is clearly written that it is on your own risk. If you are taking risk, if you are jumping in the river, how can you get risk from LIC?
But then the criteria for term insurance is last 3 years average income. So
whatever
investments, savings,
that is, sir, that is not the only criteria. That is not the only criteria. Because we people हम लोग जब इंश्योरेंस होता है तो हम लोग उसमें यही कहते हैं कि नहीं ठीक है, लिख दो, हो जाएगा भाई, कुछ तो होगा। अगर हमारी MHR में ये लिख जाए कि उसका मनी इतना पैसा इसमें लगा हुआ है, तो हमसे टर्म इंश्योरेंस नहीं लेगा, हम देंगे नहीं उसको। तो आप इस चीज को समझिए थोड़ा सा, इस चीज को हमें रजिस्ट करना पड़ेगा कि वाई टर्म इंश्योरेंस। और अगर टर्म इंश्योरेंस कर रहे हैं तो एटलीस्ट 20% पैसा तो हमारे यहाँ इन्वेस्ट करो। हमारे लखनऊ में तो देखिए बहुत बड़ा लखनऊ नहीं है, बहुत छोटा है, बट आई हैव ट्राइड मेनी टाइम्स एंड आई हैड बीन एबल टू convert it into 20-100, 20-80, 20-80. At least 20% business give in conventional plan, only then I will allow you this plan. Because आप अगर रिस्क ले रहे हो तो आपके रिस्क लेने की जिम्मेदारी उस व्यक्ति के ऊपर नहीं जा सकती है एज पर इंश्योरेंस प्रिंसिपल, क्योंकि आपका इंश्योरेबल इंटरेस्ट नहीं है। तो एक तो ये चीज हो गई। दूसरी चीज ये है कि म्यूचुअल फंड मार्केट में जब भी म्यूचुअल फंड गिर रही है, आप अपने फ्लेक्सी में भी अगर आप देखोगे अमाउंट को, इफ यू वॉच एनालाइज योर फ्लेक्सी अमाउंट, इट इज ऑल्सो नॉट यील्डिंग दैट मच if you take benefit of this switching. So there are many important things. We have to do a lot of work. We have to not surrender. And the most important and worst thing in mutual fund is that if you are investing lakhs of rupees in mutual fund, whenever you redeem it, you will have to 100% give 12.5% long-term capital gains. So either catch this way or that way. Since we are loyal to LIC and our ULIP product has the beauty to save the losses, so in that way we can do a lot. I think so. I do try, I do fail, I do try, but I think we must do it because we are not able to snatch our market, sir. I will just show you 2-3 charts. You will find things. I think you got some 10% or 20% satisfactory answer. Don't know.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
गुड इवनिंग सर, माई सेल्फ भुवन विश्व। सर मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ, जैसे म्यूचुअल फंड में हर एक फंड को मैनेज करने के लिए एक फंड मैनेजर होता है और उसको अपनी सैलरी का भी कुछ पार्ट जो है उस फंड में लगाना होता है। तो सर क्या जो LIC ये यूलिप्स को मैनेज करती है, इसके लिए भी क्या कोई स्पेशल फंड मैनेजर रखते हैं या वो कितने एक्सपर्ट होते हैं? और दूसरा क्वेश्चन ये पूछना चाह रहा था सर, अभी तक का जो हमारे यूलिप जब से बिकना शुरू हुए हैं 2001 से, तो तब से हमारा हाईएस्ट CAGR कितना गया हुआ है सर? और एक क्वेश्चन और पूछना चाह रहा था सर, मेरा एक एजेंट जो काफी समय से म्यूचुअल फंड करता है, वो उसको मैं कितना ही समझा चुका हूँ, वो कहता है नहीं मुझे म्यूचुअल फंड में ज्यादा कमीशन मिलता है। तो मैं सर ये समझ नहीं पा रहा हूँ कि उसको ज्यादा कमीशन, कुछ ट्रेडिंग कमीशन की बात करता है सर।
ये
थोड़ा सा मुझे जानकारी
ये जो आप कह रहे हैं ये मेरे साथ भी होता है, मेरे यहाँ भी होता है। मेरे तमाम सारे एजेंट, मेरे 50% एजेंट म्यूचुअल फंड का काम करते हैं और म्यूचुअल फंड का काम इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि LIC में जो रिकॉग्निशन उनको मिलनी चाहिए वो उनको नहीं मिलती है, पहली बात। दूसरी बात जो आपने कही कि म्यूचुअल फंड में जो एजेंट काम करते हैं, आपने क्या रिपीट करिए जरा वो पॉइंट प्लीज। प्लीज जी वो पॉइंट रिपीट करिए। Please, जी वो पॉइंट रिपीट करिए
He
प्लीज।
is driving, his voice is not reaching. In the meantime, let us talk Mr. Sanjay.
हाँ बोलिए बोलिए संजय जी बोलिए।
नमस्कार सर। एक छोटा सा सवाल मेरे को है।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
पिछले कुछ दिनों से एक पोस्टर LIC की तरफ से निकला, इंडेक्स प्लस का आजकल बहुत जोर शोर से प्रचार हो रहा है। तो उसमें ये कहा गया कि आप 2500 रुपए पर मंथ की एक पॉलिसी लीजिए, 2500 रुपए दीजिए, उसके बाद उसको मत चलाइए, हम आपको प्राइस भी दे रहे हैं और 5 साल के बाद 4000 रुपए देंगे। तो वो सब मुझे समझ नहीं आया कि वो सब क्या है सर, और उसको मीटिंग में बताया भी जा रहा है। तो मुझे क्लियर नहीं हुआ कि क्या एक बार 2500 रुपए देके 5 साल के बाद 4000 मिल जाएगा और ये सब ठीक है, तो हम 2500 रुपए की एक FD भी कह सकते हैं 5 साल के लिए LIC कर रही है।
सर ये सब जिमिक्स है पॉलिसी सेल करने की। आप देख रहे हैं कि LIC में पॉलिसी किस तरह से सेल हो रही है, बट जो भी सेल कर रहा है मार्केट में, जो भी एग्जाम प्राइस दे रहा है, कंपटीशन दे रहा है, मुझे नहीं मालूम कि 5 साल बाद वो हमारे पास खड़ा होगा कि नहीं खड़ा होगा। Either we have to face the market or our agent has to face the market. So don't go into gimmicks. There is no formula कि हम लिख करके जितना देंगे उतना हो जाएगा। We can tentatively tell that this much amount be there, but I guarantee that if you understand switching, you can increase 3 to 4% return every year, provided you know switching and you do switching. But if we leave to LIC, whether in growth fund, whether in balance fund, whether in bond fund, you should not sell ULIP. You should not sell ULIP. And of course, it should not be sold to the person for 2,500 and 300. Don't sell any ULIP policy below 10,000.
Yes, sir.
This is my request. Don't go on pamphlets, don't go on this and this, because after 5 years you will have to answer the customer. If you are in a position, आप ऐसे समझो कि अगर 5 साल के बाद किसी कस्टमर का जिसने 1,20,000 रुपए या 1 लाख जमा किया, अगर उसका 90,000 हो गया, तो आप उसको क्या जवाब देंगे?
बिल्कुल।
लेकिन मैं आपसे ये कह रहा हूं कि अगर आप स्विचिंग जानेंगे और फंड कैसे इन्वेस्ट करें, कैसे पॉलिसी दें, तो 90,000 का 1,10,000 आप बना देंगे, ये गारंटी मैं आपको दे सकता हूं।
जी सर।
तो इस चीज को समझने की कोशिश करिए, कभी भी एल्योरमेंट में पॉलिसी मत बेचिए, क्योंकि हमको केवल अपने को LIC में कॉम्पीट नहीं करना है, हमें मार्केट में भी कॉम्पीट करना है, अपने खुद को भी कॉम्पीट करना है। और स्विचिंग इतनी आसान है, इतना जादुई, इतना मिरेकुलस है कि जब आप करेंगे तो यू विल एंजॉय इट। देखिए, ये काम तो हम लोगों की ट्रेड यूनियंस का या यूनियन का है कि उसमें हमको क्रेडिट ज्यादा मिले, मेहनत करनी पड़ती है, बट जो कस्टमर का टेस्ट है, वो कस्टमर का टेस्ट बहुत चेंज हो गया है। और हम शायद कहीं ना कहीं अपने मन में डर है, हमारे डर की वजह से हम इस पॉलिसी को नहीं सेल कर पा रहे हैं। अभी पिछले सेशन में दिल्ली से एक मैडम थी जिनका फोन आया मेरे पास, उन्होंने कहा कि कस्टमर का पैसा प्रॉफिट प्लस में पड़ा हुआ है और नेक्स्ट ईयर पॉलिसी मैच्योर हो रही है। शी वांटेड टू नो व्हाट टू डू। हमने कहा गेट हिज सरेंडर वैल्यू। जब सरेंडर वैल्यू ली तो वो सरेंडर वैल्यू जब आई तो आई इमीडिएटली आस्क्ड दैट दिस मस्ट बी इन ग्रोथ फंड। तो उसका पैसा ग्रोथ फंड में पड़ा हुआ था पिछले 13 साल से। और करना क्या था, उसका ग्रोथ फंड अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा था, ग्रोथ फंड वाज नॉट परफॉर्मिंग वेल, रादर बैलेंस फंड वाज परफॉर्मिंग वेरी वेल। I immediately asked that you are in a train that is going at the speed of 40 kilometer. Parallel to this, there is a train that is going with the 60 kilometer. What should you do? She immediately said that I should change the train from say 40 to 60. And you imagine that what will be the return after 2 years if he or she goes at the rate of 60. So that is the magic of switching. Since I have done it, that is why I confidently asked it.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
So I think most of the questions are over. Are any one question? I think I should come to more.
There are 20 more questions we will ask
जी
after the session.
जी बताइए।
Okay? Done. Let's go ahead with the session.
Should we continue?
Please continue.
It was very pleasant, very interesting to talk to you people all together. Now, this was the fear of money plus. Now, this is another interesting thing. You must have seen, this is the MDRT chart this year. You must be seeing that in 2004 दिसंबर 2024 में जो नंबर ऑफ MDRT थे they were 19,412 and in December 2025 number of MDRTs were 11,853 and it was a net loss of 7,560, that is 41.07%. अगर इतने MDRT हमारे कम बने, what does it mean? इसका सीधा सीधा मतलब यह है, what I conclude is that agents income and our income incentives have been fallen down, and I have observed in 3 to 4 top cases, particularly अजय जी मेहरोत्रा जी केसेस जो आपके आज जयपुर में हैं, कि उनके एजेंट्स की इनकम FP कमीशन की इनकम 25% कम हो गई है। मेहनत करने के बाद नंबर ऑफ MDRT जो होते थे वो कम हो गए हैं। पूरी कंट्री में केवल एक ही टॉप के SBA आपके हैं, ललित अंबानी जी, जो हमारे साथ पिछले 1.5 साल से जुड़े हुए हैं। उनकी कॉस्ट रेशियो इट इज 1.05। आपके पास चार्ट होगा, मेरे पास चार्ट है उनका, मैं दिखाऊंगा आपको। तो वाई इट इज सो, ये डाटा ये शो कर रहा है कि हमारी इनकम कम हुई है। इनकम को कैसे हमें आगे ले जाना है ये देखना पड़ेगा। अपने एजेंट को उसकी पावर बतानी पड़ेगी, ये एजेंट के लिए है कि उसकी क्या पावर है, हमारा अपना रोल क्या है। देखिए, ये वाला एजेंट तो गया काम से, जो एजेंट इस ब्रिज के रूप में काम करेगा वो तो गया, और जो इस तरह से आएगा वही सरवाइव कर पाएगा मार्केट में, बिकॉज एजेंट इज ए ब्रिज बिटवीन पॉलिसी होल्डर एंड द कॉर्पोरेशन। नॉलेज का रोल आज की तारीख में बहुत हो गया। अगर आप नॉलेज और टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करेंगे तो आपकी लेबर 90% लेबर आपकी कम हो जाएगी, 90% लेबर कम हो जाएगी। आई एम LIC एसोसिएट एंड आई विजिट माई ब्रांच ओनली आफ्टर 3 months or 4 months. Ajay Mehrotra ji is a leading SBA and he visits office rarely, I think once a 3 months or 4 months. So it is very important to take all these benefits. And now I will come to some more important point. This is a slide which I wanted to tell you. I am in Lucknow selling concepts of 2U. 2U means Utsav and ULIP. In Utsav, we can bring 5 lakh net premium on which 10D is available. And in ULIPs, 2.5 lakhs we can take per SSE, return of which is tax-free under 10DD, whatever it is, maybe in crores, maybe in multi-crores. So the concept of 2U is very important. You sell Utsav with 5 lakh premium and you sell ULIPs with 2.5 lakh premium or 20,000 SIP. Now I will come to some Excel. As far as I think, power of ULIP, it is oxygen for us, it is water for us, it is ground for us, it is key to grow money in your hand, key to save money from losses, tool to exempt from long-term capital gains, protection of investors' family, even in longer period, liquidity is there. ये मैंने आपको बताया म्यूचुअल फंड और यूलिप्स के बेनिफिट. म्यूचुअल फंड में एक ही बेनिफिट है एवरेजिंग का. LIC यूलिप में 3 बेनिफिट हैं एवरेजिंग के, एवरेजिंग, मैनेजिंग एंड प्रोटेक्टिंग. लेटर सेशन हम लोग करेंगे तो इसमें हम लोग डिटेल में बात करेंगे. ये सर यूलिप से रिलेटेड वो चीजें हैं जिनके बारे में हम डिटेल में तभी बात कर पाएंगे जब हमारे पास समय होगा. और आई टेक यूजुअली 6 days 6 sessions in this to illustrate all these things. इसमें LIC यूलिप्स का हिस्ट्री होगा, नीड ऑफ द डे, देयर विल बी स्कोप, देयर विल बी फेयर, देयर विल बी यूलिप प्लान्स लॉन्च टिल डेट 21, not 21, 22, our competitors, difference from conventional plan, difference from other insurers, miracles of ULIP, features and guarantees, benefits to policyholders, benefit to agents, doubts, and if there are no doubts, why don't we purchase it for ourselves? So these are certain things which was in this particular slide. Now I am shifting to another slide. That will be more convenient. Meanwhile, if you want to ask any question, you are most welcome.
May I ask one question, please?
Yes.
I am Govind Prasad. Namaskar, sir. From Chhapra Branch 1, Patna Division 2, East Central Zone.
Okay.
Sir, you have explained about switching. So my question is, if in growth fund, you have given on slide, there is a rate of 37.39 rupees. If somebody having, suppose, 1,000 units, then its value will be 37,390 rupees. And if we switch to secured fund, which is having rate 55.84, so he will get 669.59 units. Right?
You mean his units will be decreased?
Yeah. So my question is, can I get the history of NAV for last 1 year or last 6 months, so that we may able to explain the customer that here is the history of increase of NAV, and in future we may assume that the history may repeat or may remain constant.
Yes, on LIC. Yes, you can get it from LIC branch office and also on LIC website. It gives both.
I have opened the website, but only Gratuity Plus is having a history of last 10 years.
I think office.
Any other ULIP plans does not have any history.
Office can give it. Office can give it. And these things are beyond. These things are beyond our control. These things are beyond our control.
Yes,
but
yes, I know, sir.
Best thing is that you try to note NAV for 1 month of that particular plan which you are going to sell. This is my advice, that being financial brigadier of LIC, we must note this daily Sensex and NAV of every plan that we sell in the market for 1 month only. You just do an experiment, you will get a better idea anything than otherwise. Otherwise, there are so many sites on Google you can see, on money control you can see, on value research you can see. Money control gives the best analytic things for each and every bond fund, but it is only for last 5 years, not beyond 5 years. So we are coming to next. Am I boring somebody?
No, sir. It is interesting.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Sir, it was the first page that I would like to introduce with that how can an SBA or development officer can reduce cost ratio by ULIPs. Say you are in SBA for last 10 years having a team of 200 agents. So performing on an average of 15 policy, जो हमारा पॉलिसी का एवरेज होता है वो यूजुअली 15 से 20 पॉलिसी का होता है. अगर हमारे पास 200 एजेंट है तो एक साल में हम 3000 पॉलिसी करते हैं. आई एम श्योर कि yes, again disconnected. Yes.
Just mute yourself.
Okay. So the most important thing जो हम कहने जा रहे हैं वो ये this is an example. On example that how to sell LIC policy and what are the benefits we have to understand. I think this slide is visible to all.
Yes, visible.
This is a chart of LIC SIIP, that is 752. It was for earlier 852, now it is 752. So this shows it has I have taken 2,50,000 yearly premium. 2,50,000. That is, you can say almost it is 20,000 per month. ये 2.5 lakh इसलिए लिया गया है. It has been taken so that government has sanctioned that all the ULIP plan having more than 2.5 lakhs maturity of that will be subject to long-term capital gains. So 2.5 lakhs per annum per SSE is the maximum amount that we can take if he has to take the benefit of section 10D. That is why I have taken 2,50,000. Now you can say that 20,000 SIP will become 2,40,000, or for example, I have taken 2,50,000. Now, if we take this yearly premium, automatically there is a risk cover of 10 times, that is 25 lakhs. Is it clear? And the premium for this 25 lakhs is 3075. Will you believe? will you believe that premium at the age of 25 years for 25 lakhs is only 3,075. Unbelievable. Because our own premium is quite higher. In old plan, old premium, it was 5,265, and a new term plan, it is 6,372 for 25-year term. So you see the difference. Here it is 3,075, and the new one here it is 6,372 in term plan. So the premium in our own term plan is more, rather double than that, number one. The another point I told you that as soon as fund value increases, that is, we may purchase the policy in bond fund or secured fund or growth fund or balance fund, whatever it is. In balance fund, I have taken a return of 12%. So as soon as fund value increases, the mortality charges decrease. Now here the value has become 2,745. Then it has become 2,399, then 1,995, then 1,544, then 394. And after that, that is after 7th year, there is nothing is being charged because the fund value has reached 27,36,000. As soon as fund value increases the sum assured, no charge is deducted here. So total, if there is 12% return, we assume, as in mutual fund, they say that this is the return, and we assume only 12% return, then the total premium we have taken so far in 25 years, it is 12,154 rupees for 20 lakh premium. And similarly, for accidental premium, it is only 1,000 rupees, whereas in normal plan, it was 1,250 rupees at the rate of 50 paisa per thousand. So this, whatever premium has been charged, it will be refunded at the time of maturity. You see here in the maturity, it has been taken out. If your money grows at the rate of 12%, you are going to get a maturity of 3,87,13,974. If you take a 20,000 SIP per month for 25 years, your customer, your policyholder is going to get around 3,87 lakhs amount, and 12,154 will be added to this amount. This is the risk portion. This is the refund of mortality charge. Two important things. And the third one is lower accidental charges. Accidental charges are not refunded. Only mortality charges are refunded. Now see the another point. There is return as guaranteed gift, guaranteed return, guaranteed addition, you can say. It is 5% after 5 years, that is on 6th year, 12,500 amounting units will be credited into your account. You can say that gold of 12,500 will be credited into your account. After 10 years, 25,000 units of 25,000 will be added to your account. Then after 15 years, it is 15%, that is 37,500 amount unit will be credited, and then units of 50,000, and after that, finally, units of 62,500 will be added to your account. If the fund value increases at the rate of 12%, then it also becomes, at the rate of 12%, it becomes 1,87,500, the total amount, and at the rate of 12%, it becomes 5,54,000. So this is the simple return at the rate of 12%. This is the amount of premium that has been refunded to you. This is the guaranteed return in form of guaranteed addition that has been that will be given to you till the maturity, till the policy has run, and the total comes to 3 crore 89 lakhs 13,628. This is the approximate amount that we can tell that if LIC gives 12% return, then you will get this amount. I am sure that LIC is not going to give this return, 12% return. It may give 14%, it may give 8%, it may give less than 8 or 9%. But I am sure that if you invest the money in proper fund at the time of investment and take the benefit of this, you can very easily give your customer more than 12% return. This I guarantee, this I guarantee. I think things must be clear at this time. Now we come to another slide of this SIIP. I am trying to give you my best. I don't know how much it will be. This is a chart of mutual fund that if a mutual fund person does invest the same amount as in LIC, then what he gets in 25 years. It is also very interesting. This is the rate of commission an agent gets. This is the same slide that I had earlier shown you of SIIP. And now we shift to Index Plus. These are different type of guarantees. LIC has given so many guarantees in all the ULIP plans. You see in SIIP, after 6 year 5%, 10 year 10%, 15 year 15%, 20 year 20%, and on 25th year 25%. So total 75% guaranteed addition are added in your policy. Whereas in Index Plus policy that we are selling most, first after 6 year it is 5%, after 10 year it is 10%, but after 15 year it becomes 20%. Instead of 15%, it becomes 20%. And on 20 year, it is 25% and then it is 30%. So total 85% is here. So guaranteed return in case of Index Plus policy is 85%. Now in New Pension Plus, there are many guarantees, so much so guaranteed that this plan, because this plan is for maximum 42 years. So in New Pension Plus, total guarantees are 291%. If a person takes a New Pension Plus policy, supposing at the age of 25 and he takes at the age of maturity after 42 years, that is 67 years, 291% guaranteed will be added to his account. And this is in single plan, that is Nivesh Plus and New Pension Plus. In Nivesh Plan Plus, there is guarantee of 3%, then 4%, 5%, and a total of 25%. If a person invests 10 lakh rupees for 25 years, he will certainly get a guaranteed return of 2.5 lakhs in addition to his fund value. Similarly, in New Pension Plus, there is a net return of 88% of one-time investment after 42 years. So these were the guarantees that I wanted to tell you. Now this is Index Plus, which is most sold plan nowadays. Everything is same here. It is as good as SIIP. So I have also taken 2.5 lakh premium. Only the return, guaranteed return here is different. First 5 year it was 12,500, then 25, and after 25 it became 50,000, whereas in SIIP it was 37,500, and after 50 then it is 62,500 and then 75,000. So total at the rate of 12% it comes to 12,90,103 amount. If we take 12% rate of return, similarly as in SIIP, here the return comes 4 crore 16 lakh 231 amount. Rest thing, that is mortality charge, accidental premium, everything is same. Return wise, everything is same, since the guaranteed return is increased by 10%. So the return here is increased also 10%. Now the difference between mutual fund, probably Gupta ji had asked, what is the difference here and there? Had the amount been invested at the same rate in mutual fund, the total return would have been 3 crore 87 lakh 13,974 at the rate of 12% flat. Now, the basic investment is 62 lakhs. In mutual fund, they give exemption of 1.25 lakhs. So total becomes 63 lakh 75,000. This amount will be exempted from total amount, that is 387,13,974. If the amount is deducted from this, then it comes to 3,23,038,974. And on this particular amount, there is long-term capital gain of 12.5%. And so it comes to 40 lakhs. It means if you are going to invest the same amount in mutual fund, you have to pay 40 lakh 42,000 of long-term capital gains that you are saving in LIC, ULIPs, maybe Index Plus, maybe SIP. So you see 40 lakh is not a petty amount, not a smaller amount. Whatever expenses we think that we are taking in form of allocation charge, policy administrative charge, they are quite less than this amount. Beauty of the plan is this, that if somebody is paying 20,000 per month premium or 2,50,000 premium, he is getting a risk cover of 20 times, 10 times normal and 10 times accidental. And if the amount is monthly, that is around 20,000, his risk cover is covered for 24 lakh normal and 24 lakh accidental case. So 48 lakhs, is there any guarantee in mutual fund that you pay 20,000 only and there is family security of 80 lakhs immediately? Is there anything like that? I think there is nothing like that. So try to understand my point, that why ULIPs are better than LIC. ULIPs are better than LIC, that we can increase the return as mutual fund in mutual fund cannot be done. We can stop the losses that cannot be done in mutual funds. We provide risk cover from the very first day 120 times. 120 times if somebody has taken our SIP for 20,000. So it is very easy for we agents and development officers to increase our income by way of selling these type of ULIPs. You see, it is a simple gateway to complete your MDRT, gateway to international platform, crowd of more than 12 lakh advisors. Now we are more than 14 lakhs advisors. What is the miracle? The miracle of ULIP is this, that if you sell only 18 policies, that is our target in 77 days now, to do MDRT and take 2.5 lakh premium, that total comes to 45 lakhs premium. And here your target for MDRT is 45 lakh 30,400. So only in 18 policies of SIP, doing 20,000 SIP per month or 2.5 lakh per annum, you can become MDRT only in 18 policies. If you sell 54 policies in 77 days, you become COT, that is 1 crore 35 lakh 91,000 FP. Of course, it is on FP basis, but here you whatever commission you get not be lesser than conventional plan, because here the volume will be more. And if you sell 108 policy of 2.5 lakh premium, it will become 2 crore 71 lakh 82,000. So this is the gateway to MDRT, and it is miraculous. What you have to do is to just ask your customers that we have a unique plan that will stop your losses by way of falling the Sensex, and it will participate when Sensex rises. You will certainly get more than 12% return. Whatever return you get in mutual fund, we will give you better return than that. Of course, with benefit of long-term capital gains and along with the complete coverage of the family. So this is the most important thing I think we have as USP in selling these type of products. So this I tried. There are so many slides that can be shown, but I think it may bore you. So main slides I have tried to show you, and whenever the SBA team decides, we will take 6 sessions for that, and I will tell individually what is Sensex, what each plan narrates, and what is the beauty of each and every plan. You see, in our ULIP plan we are taking guarantee, in SIP we are taking guarantee, in Endowment Plus we are taking guarantee. Our new pension plus plan for new generation is a boon. It is a boon for agents. It is a boon. It is the only plan that can be extended. If you have taken a plan for 25 years, you can extend it to 42 years. So this is the only plan by which you can increase your income. So most of the things I tried my best to explain you, and I will show one more slide. Meanwhile, you can talk to me, you can ask any question or whatever is in your mind. Sir. Over to you.
Yeah. Great. Mr. Arun, you are there?
Please.
Yeah, 1 second. Arun Kumar? Yeah. Sharmaji, we have a couple of queries from our participants.
Yes.
Okay. That we have taken it, and because for the ease and convenience, we have taken it in the form of questions.
Yes.
Okay. One is Ayappa Hugar. Okay.
Yes.
Ayappa Hugar says that in regular premium mode, ULIP says 20 years. How growth happens? Premium paid in second half of the term, that is 11 to 20 years. Question is only like this.
Can't you repeat the question?
In regular premium mode, ULIP, say 20 years of term, how growth happens? How growth happens when premium paid in second half of the term? That is the question is like that only. It's not clear. Just a minute.
I think it is not clear. Still not clear. मैं समझ नहीं पाया कि क्या कह रहे हैं ये.
Yeah, उसको आने के लिए कहा था. He will come and talk. Now the next question is by Mr. Subhash.
जी.
उसने पूछा, can ULIP beats return of mutual fund? Question. What about further performance return of discontinued ULIP?
Whatever return mutual can, on a very safer side, I think that in mutual fund there are so many heads. Either they invest in large cap or mid cap or small cap or hybrid or flexi. There is certain percentage that in which fund they are going to invest. But there are certain experiences as my own. Any mutual fund scheme does not go for more than 7 years or above. That is why mutual fund managers have formulated one thing, that is their 7-5-3-1 formula. 7 is that you must wait for 7 years at least, because most of the SIP schemes, their exit rate is 65%, 70% after 5 years. So they say that wait for 7 years. Then 5 types of funds are there. They say that you can invest here, you can invest here, we do this, we do this, we do this. But in a very few mutual fund, the fund manager is same after 5 years. Usually fund managers are changed. Their strategy is changed. If the fund manager is good, maybe return good. If he is not good, then he can go somewhere else. Because you see, the fund managers work according to their package. If they are getting good package, they leave one company and go to another company. So I don't think they are loyal to customers as our fund managers are. Number three, there are three emotions. They also say that you have to keep pace from three emotions. तीन तरह के emotions से आपको बचना है, पैनिक नहीं होना है आपको बहुत ज्यादा प्रूडेंट, बहुत ज्यादा एक्सपेक्टिव नहीं करना है. इसी तरह से तीसरा पी और एक है जिसको मैं मिस कर रहा हूं इस समय. और जो चौथा सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है, वन फार्मूला, दैट इज एवरी ईयर यू हैव टू इंक्रीज द SIP by 10 to 15%. This is the formula of mutual fund, that 7531. This is formula. On this formula, they are growing their market day by day, volume by volume. And you will be surprised that Mumbai is the capital. Mumbai is number 1, Delhi is number 2. I think Bangalore is number 3 and Pune is number 4. I have data, but I don't have time to show all these things. So our formula is that may be you earning more than mutual LIC ULIPs, but what percentage more you are going to get there? Maximum 2 to 3%, not more than 2 to 3%. As LICian, I am sure that I can compensate that 2 to 3% by long-term capital gains, by managing the switching mode. So if we involve only 10%, the result will be more than 100%. As I think, my own share in conventional plan is as on date in Lucknow is 40% share in ULIP plans. And as far as I think, my income has increased over 20% from last year. So I cannot say that these are ULIPs are harmful, ULIPs are bad. ULIPs can beat the mutual fund provided we are careful. This I want to say. Is it okay, sir?
Yes, yes. Now I request Mr. Ayappa, please ask your question. Oh, corporate club member.
The slide is visible?
Visible.
You are knowing this fellow? You know this fellow?
Yes, sir.
Ajay Mehrotra ji, he is also in Jaipur.
Yes.
This is the horoscope of one of his agent who is corporate club. This fellow has given interview with BITV today with me and is going to Japan next month. I have completed his horoscope by making this his figure. See, from this 2016 Renewal Commission and FP Commission, after making all the effort, you see his FP commission decreased. You see in 1819, it was 28 lakhs, 2090, it was 29 lakhs, then 2021, it was 24 lakhs, then 22 lakhs, 20 lakhs and 18 lakhs. I asked him why it is so. He said that market is not supporting. Even then he is corporate club. Now see the beauty that his total number of policies as on 22-23, they were net 1,590. So you see, this is a graph. This is very interesting. Everybody was shocked to see when senior DM and marketing manager was there, and Ajay ji himself. So what I want to say that Dhirendra Kumar ji corporate club, he has as on date more than 1,590 policies as on date. It means he must be having more than 600 families. Do you agree?
Yes.
He must be having 600 families. And out of these 600 families, he is doing new business of 150, out of which I think 75 must be repeated from this, and remaining he must be bringing from new market. So out of these 1590 policies, he has brought only 150 policies or 200 policies. What is the fate of remaining 1,200 policy holders? Are they not investing anywhere else? Are you sure? I asked Mr. Dhiren ji that this is your horoscope. Are you sure कि जितने ये लोग हैं, क्या ये सारे लोग और कहीं पैसा नहीं लगा रहे होंगे? क्या इन्होंने म्यूचुअल फंड की SIP नहीं ली होगी? क्या इन्होंने प्राइवेट यूलिप में पैसा नहीं लगाया होगा? He said no, more than 40% people have invested in SIP. I said why? He asked that I have no option because म्यूचुअल फंड का हमारे पास जवाब नहीं है. हमने कहा सिट विद मी, आई विल लेट यू नो दैट हाउ टू स्नैच योर मार्केट. दिस इज ए गार्डन, ये आपकी बाग है. इस बाग में 1590 पेड़ लगे हुए हैं. देयर आर 1000 मोर देन 1500 ट्रीज and the fruits are being snatched by somebody else, maybe mutual fund, maybe private tulips. I think everybody will agree to this. And if we have, why they have shifted to other things, other instruments? Because they think that LIC has not any such product. LIC wala cannot give me such product that can beat mutual fund or private tulips. So I want to tell you, I want to make you confident, I want to update you that your ULIP products are golden products, beautiful products, oxygen products that can beat mutual fund. And if you take only 10% of your customer, not more than that, only 10% of your customer, so what happens? 1590 का 10% कितना हुआ? 159. If you take only 100 persons and do SIP of each, I have just shown you that in doing 108 policies, you are going to become TOT. So simple is it. Just think and apply. Just think and apply. Don't think that you are selling LIC policy. You have to ask your customer. Every agent has to ask his host customer, now the product of your choice is in LIC. It is only for 5 years. If it does not prove to your satisfaction, if does not give return around mutual fund, you can withdraw full amount, you can partially withdraw amount, or if you think that it is good, you can continue up to 10 years because we have the policy of 10 years only. So this is the USP of selling all these plans. Once we sell it, then we will have to manage it. But we have to take care while selling the policy when the Sensex is high. We have to not enter in growth fund. We have to enter only in bond fund. That is the magic of the thing. You see, Sensex was 86,000 in September 24. Everybody must be doing equity business and mutual fund business. On 29 September, it was crossing 86,000. Anybody who has invested in Nivesh Plus at that time in growth fund, what would be fate today? Whether he will be at loss or gain? He will certainly lose. But anybody who has then invested in bond fund, he must be getting a return of at least 8.8%. You see in Google Money Control rate of SIP bond fund, you will find that there is surprisingly its return is 8.8%, whereas in growth fund it is hardly 3.8% or 2.7%. So the gimmick is that how and when you invest the money, what is the mode of investment, whether it is SIP or whether it is quarterly or half yearly or yearly, and when to switch. So these are the most important point. If you have a simple glimpse of these things will not take time. I do not research it for the whole day. I just watch it only for half an hour daily, and when our sessions are only, then I do it. But switching I do at least 5 to 6 times in year in my own policy. I have taken 10 policies in the name of my children and my own, maybe Jeevan Plus, maybe Future Plus, maybe Money Plus, maybe New Market Plus, Money Plus, New Pension Plus, Index Plus. But I do switching every 3 or 4 months when I think that it is the appropriate time. So, sir, it was all about basics or introduction of ULIPs. You have listened us very sincerely. So thank you very much. I have bored you very much. It was very difficult because I am not teaching you. I am just sharing my ideas with you. Don't treat me a teacher. Don't treat me an expert. I am also a simple. I was also a simple development officer, simple
Sanjay
SPA,
ji.
simple
Yeah.
LIC associate, not more than that.
Thank you so much, Sanjay ji.
Sir.
Before we, there are a couple of questions are there. Before that,
Yeah.
I request our All India coordinator, Mr. Arun Kumar, to give his feedback, vote of thanks kind of a introduction.
No,
He is
if
one
anybody,
of our most.
if anybody has question, he may ask question also.
Yes, yes, questions हैं. उसके पहले I request अरुण जी को. अरुण जी, please over to you.
Thank you, Vamsi. Thank you. Good evening, friends.
Sir.
संजय सर, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. आपने अपना कीमती समय हम लोगों के लिए निकाला. बड़े भाई के रूप में भी धन्यवाद. और एज ए एडवाइजर आपने वाकई कुछ नई बातें यहाँ बताई. कुछ सरप्राइजिंग चीज, इतना सारा यूलिप जानने के बाद भी कुछ नया लगा. सबसे बढ़िया लगा कि वो 25 लाख का जो प्रीमियम है वो कितना कम है, और जब ये फंड बढ़ रहे हैं तो वो ऑलमोस्ट नील हो जा रहे हैं. ऐसी छोटी छोटी बातें हैं जो वाकई बहुत अच्छा लगा संजय सर. दूसरा कि मैं अपने वामसी जी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगा. इतना बढ़िया जूम मीटिंग उन्होंने ऑर्गेनाइज किया है. मैं अपना चीफ कोऑर्डिनेटर वानी मैम को भी धन्यवाद दूंगा. पूरी एपेक्स टीम को धन्यवाद दूंगा. और जितने हमारे साथी 8 बजे से लेकर अब तक ऑल ओवर इंडिया से जुड़े हुए थे, उन सबको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. दोस्तों, कुछ बातें मैं अपनी भी कह दूं. ये बहुत बड़ा प्रोपेगेंडा हमारे खिलाफ चलाया जा रहा है पिछले 20 सालों से. म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, इस बात को बताने के लिए ने म्यूचुअल फंड इंडस्ट्री ने कम से कम 1000 करोड़ रुपए खर्च किए. लेकिन हमारा यूलिप प्रोडक्ट भी बढ़िया है, इसको बताने के लिए हम लोगों ने संजय सर को हायर किया. ऐसे बहुत सारे एक्सपर्ट यदि बिजनेस चैनल और उन सब जगह पे बैठ के इस प्रोडक्ट का यूएसपी बताया जाए तो शायद हमें कम मेहनत करना पड़े और ज्यादा रिटर्न हम ले पाए. दोस्तों, वाकई एक ऐसा वक्त है जब हमें सब लोगों को मिलजुल के काम करने की जरूरत है और अपने मार्केट शेयर को रिटेन करने की जरूरत है. संजय सर, पुनः दिल से धन्यवाद आपका. और अगली बार और आपको समय दिया जाएगा जिसमें कि और बारीकियां बता पाएंगे. थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स, थैंक यू एवरीवन.
सर आपको भी सर बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. और मैडम को तो स्पेशली मैं धन्यवाद दूंगा. उन्होंने 3-4 बार मुझसे बात की और कहा कि नहीं, हम इसको बहुत जल्दी रखना चाहते हैं, और बिजी होने के बाद भी उन्होंने मेरे साथ किया. आपके माध्यम से मैं अपने लखनऊ के अजय मेहरोत्रा जी का बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं. और आपके कई एसबीए साथी, आपके संजय बरनवाल जी भोपाल से हैं, हमारे बड़े मित्र हैं. अंबानी जी तो रेगुलर हमारे टच में रहते हैं, हफ्ते में उनसे एक बार बात होती है. और उन्होंने प्रॉमिस किया है कि यूलिप मार्केट से अपनी कॉस्ट रेशियो को वो 1% के नीचे लाएंगे, और वो इस पे काम कर भी रहे हैं. आज वो यहाँ पे नहीं है, और कई सारे लोग हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं. मुझे बताते हुए खुशी होती है कि जब से लोगों में कॉन्फिडेंस आया है तब से लोग इस काम को कर रहे हैं. आज सिद्दीकी साहब भी, अपने जो ईडी एसबीए थे, वो भी हमसे जुड़ना चाहते थे. चूंकि जयपुर में मीटिंग है तो उनकी कल मेरे से बात हुई थी, तो उन्होंने कहा कि आई विल अगेन ज्वाइन. इससे पहले पंकज सक्सेना जी थे जो आजकल पेंशन में हैं, आप लोग जानते होंगे. उन्होंने तो मुझे बहुत प्रमोट किया, और कॉन्फिडेंस देख करके उन्होंने कहा कि भाई आप कैसे कॉन्फिडेंस से बोलते हैं. हमने कहा सर, आई हैव डन सो. और अगर हम एलआईसी जिसने हमें सब कुछ दिया है, हमारे एजेंट्स को सब कुछ दिया है, अगर उसके प्रोडक्ट में हम कमी निकालें. 11 नंबर टेबल कैसी थी, क्या उसमें कमी थी? जीवन सरल में कोई कमी नहीं थी, केवल मिस सेलिंग थी, और वो मिस सेलिंग पंपलेट से हुई थी, हमसे नहीं हुई थी. तो आज मेरा मानना यह है कि एज लीडर हमको भी अपडेट होना पड़ेगा, अपने प्रोडक्ट को समझना पड़ेगा, और आने वाली जनरेशन को बताना पड़ेगा कि नो, LIC पहले भी थी, आज भी LIC का जो GDP में कंट्रीब्यूशन है वो मोर देन 3% है। प्राइवेट कंपनी का मिला लें तो 4.5% है। तो हम नहीं बोल रहे हैं, हमारा डाटा बोल रहा है। LIC की वेबसाइट पे आपको सारी चीजें मिल जाएंगी, जो कॉर्पोरेट हिस्ट्री है उसमें आपको सारी चीजें मिल जाएंगी। हमारा DIVE करके LIC ऐप है, जो हमारे एजेंट्स को और हमको यूज करना चाहिए। प्ले स्टोर पे LIC डाइव को जब हम ऐप करते हैं तो हमारी सारी पॉलिसियां उस पर अपने आप ऑटोमेटिकली इनरोल हो जाती हैं, और उस पे हम अपने नेफ्ट को फीड कर सकते हैं, अपने बैंक को चेंज कर सकते हैं। तो ये तमाम सारी सुविधाएं हैं। अगर ये सुविधाएं हम कर लेंगे तो जो फील्ड में हमारा मूवमेंट होता है, जो एक्स्ट्रा हमारी लेबर होती है, वो कम हो जाएगी। हमारे एडवाइजर्स को एक टूल मिल जाएगा काम करने का। और ये विश्वास मानिए दोस्तों कि यूलिप को लेकर के मैं पूरी आपकी टीम को, ISBA की टीम को, किसी भी विकास अधिकारी को, किसी भी अभिकर्ता को, किसी भी LIC वाले को गाइड करने के लिए हमेशा तैयार हूँ। ये मेरा सौभाग्य है कि आप मुझको इस लायक समझते हैं। तो मैं भी तहे दिल से आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ, खास करके बंशीधरन जी का। इन्होंने तो इतनी सारी मेरी आज फोटो बना डाली है कि मैं कैसे धन्यवाद दूं इनका। महेंद्र जी का, सुभाष गंगवार जी मेरे बहुत ही परम मित्र हैं। मेरा पहला सेशन गोवा में हुआ था, अगर आप लोग SBA मीट में गए हो तो पहली बार परमेंद्र हरी जी ने, जो ZM है आजकल पटना में, उन्होंने मुझे ब्रेक दिया था, फर्स्ट ब्रेक दिया था, और उसके बाद से मुझे लगा कि नहीं, हमको इस पे काम करना चाहिए। तो मेरी तरफ से आप सब लोगों को दीपावली की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। आप सबका व्यवसाय बढ़े, और जो टारगेट आज ऑल इंडिया की तरफ से दिया गया है कि 77 डेज में हमको MDRT बनना है, तो मेरा आपको चैलेंज है कि आप 77 डेज में TOT बन करके दिखाइए। 108 पॉलिसी करनी है, 108 पॉलिसी। ओनली 10% ऑफ योर पॉलिसी होल्डर्स को 20,000 का SIP आपको देना है, और कुछ नहीं करना है। अगर मंथली हो जाए मंथली करिए, क्वार्टरली हो क्वार्टरली करिए, ईयरली हो ईयरली करिए। अगर आपको कोई दिक्कत आती है करने में, तो यू कैन कॉल मी थ्रू सुभाष जी, थ्रू बंशीधर जी, थ्रू महेंद्रू जी, और यू कैन डायरेक्टली कॉल मी। माई नंबर इज 9415002167, 9415002167। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। वंशीधर जी आपको भी बहुत धन्यवाद, मैडम को धन्यवाद, सुभाष जी को धन्यवाद, महेंद्र जी
संजय
को
सर,
बहुत
एक
बहुत
छोटा सा
धन्यवाद सर।
रिक्वेस्ट है। संजय
थैंक यू
सर,
सर,
एक छोटा सा रिक्वेस्ट है।
बताइए।
ये वाला जो प्रेजेंटेशन आपने 2.4 lakhs का बनाया था
जी,
इसको थोड़ा सा वंशीधर जी को उपलब्ध करा दीजिएगा, ताकि
जी, जी।
इसको जल्दी से हम लोग सर्कुलेट करा पाए।
नहीं,
और
इसको
एक दो और
इसको सर
प्रेजेंटेशन तैयार
सर
कर
सर
दीजिएगा,
सर
छोटा छोटा,
देयर इज अ
ताकि
रिक्वेस्ट दैट
एजेंट के।
डोंट सर्कुलेट इट, इट इज ओनली फॉर पर्सनल यूज। डोंट
राइट
सर्कुलेट इट, डोंट मेक इट ए मैटर ऑफ जिमिक्स फॉर अदर्स। डोंट सर्कुलेट इट। फॉर सर्कुलेशन डाटा काम के और ब्लिस के सॉफ्टवेयर अवेलेबल हैं, है ना। देखिए, हम लोगों को अपने को भी बचाना है, हमको भी, आपको भी, और हमारे एजेंट्स को हमें गाइड करना है। तो हम लोग जब 6 सेशन शुरू करेंगे, जब आप बताएंगे, तो फिर बाकी सारी चीजें हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे। और ये स्लाइड
थैंक यू,
जो भी आप चाहते हैं, ये हम बंशीधर जी को शेयर कर देंगे। बट इसको प्लीज
थैंक यू,
सर्कुलेट ना
थैंक यू,
करिएगा, अपने लिए रखिएगा केवल।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
ओके सर।
हाय वामसी।
Yeah. Friends, thank you so much for your time. But before we close, Ayappa ji wants to ask a question.
यस।
Ayappa, you're there? Mr. Ayappa? Okay, I think he got disconnected. And very simple questions are there, Sanjay ji.
जी।
लोग जिस लोगों ने गूगल फॉर्म पे दिया, हमने कमिटमेंट किया, इसको एड्रेस किया जाएगा। ओके, एक somebody by name Mr. Sunil asking,
जी।
ULIPs have lots of charges comparing to mutual fund, hence the growth is low. इसको कैसा हैंडल किया जाए?
रिपीट अगेन।
ULIPs have charges compared to mutual fund. How to handle this objection?
सर देखिए, ऐसा है ना कि अगर आप मार्केट में जाएंगे आज की तारीख में, तो हर कंपनी कहेगी कि हमारी गाड़ी का GST कम है, तो आप क्या मारुति का वो लेंगे, वैगन आर लेंगे, या कोई SUV लेंगे? व्हाट विल यू टेक? व्हाट योर चॉइस? व्हाट इज योर चॉइस? अगर किसी चीज के चार्जेस ज्यादा होते हैं तो उसके पीछे कोई ब्यूटी होती है, उसकी कोई कास्ट होती है, उसकी कोई यूएसपी होती है, कोई गारंटी होती है. म्यूचुअल फंड्स डोंट प्रोवाइड एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ सिक्योरिटी टू यू. Can any mutual fund agent guarantee that you give him 1 lakh rupee and after 10 years he will give you 1 crore rupee? Can he give guarantee?
No.
But you can give guarantee that simply by taking 3% or 4% allocation charge, I can give you more than 120% of your monthly value. That is the beauty of the product. What is the beauty of product? Why one person wants to purchase costly thing? Because of status symbol, because of human life value, because of his value of his family. There are so many factors. It is not only the charges, there are hidden charges. When the fund, you know that most of the advisors are, why or not they leaving this mutual fund? Because they get trail, and trail is given on the whole fund value. If somebody has an AUM of 500 crore, then he is getting 0.5% of 500 crore. That comes in lakhs. But our AUM in ULIPs is hardly 1 crore. The day we create a pool of 5,000 crore, you see 4.5% will be how much?
Very big.
You just imagine.
Okay.
Since we are not working for last 20 years on ULIP.
True.
So our AUM is very small.
Yeah.
So mutual fund is different thing. Yes, mutual fund is right, but you cannot invest all the money. देयर इज ए बैलून, एक गुब्बारा है, उस गुब्बारे में आप पानी भरेंगे, हवा भरेंगे. अगर आप पानी भरेंगे तो एक सीमा तक ठीक रहेगा, उसके बाद वो फट जाएगा. व्हाट विल यू डू ऑफ दैट वाटर? यू कैन नॉट कलेक्ट इट. तो हमें अपना आइडियल पिरामिड इकोनॉमिक्स का बनाए रखना है, उसका 60% तो हमको बनाए रखना ही है. हमारी यूलिप की ब्यूटी यही है कि जब आप पार्शियल विड्रॉल कर लेते हो, सपोज कि ये आपकी एज 45 ईयर हो गई और 45 ईयर पे आप मैक्सिमम विड्रॉल कर सकते हैं. आपके अकाउंट में 3 ईयरली प्रीमियम होने चाहिए और आपका सम एश्योर्ड 25 लाख से घट करके केवल 5 लाख रह गया. तो उस एज में 20 लाख का जो कवरेज होगा उसका मॉर्शलिटी चार्ज जो 25 साल पे था उससे अधिक होगा, ज्यादा होगा. और अगले 5 साल तक वो 20 लाख का रिकवर करता रहेगा. और जब पॉलिसी आपकी मेच्योर होगी तो जो हायर चार्जेस उसने काटे हैं दे विल बी रिफंडेड एट द टाइम ऑफ मेच्योरिटी. ये कोई छोटी बात है कि 45 और 50 की एज पे हम रिकवर कर रहे हैं और वो भी फ्री कर रहे हैं. वो पैसा आपका 5 साल के बाद दे देंगे जब मेच्योरिटी हो जाएगी. तो you have got the money what you have invested, for what purpose you had invested. We are returning the money, and even then we are protecting your family for full sum assured, that too free of cost, because whatever we charge that we will refund after on maturity. Is it not? It is not a small thing, sir.
Nice, sir, nice.
Okay,
सर नमस्ते.
I have a question.
एक मिनट में सर, I request you to that Excel sheet which you have shown earlier, that return of guaranteed returns and mortality charges reduction, everything you have shown correctly. But I want to know, you take one previous case which has been completed a tenure of 20 years. And if the same 1 lakh is invested, how units were allotted, how units, the value, the final value of units multiplied by the final value of NAV, how much it was given to the customer. If it is shown, it will be more appreciated, sir.
I could not understand it clearly. Kindly somebody else.
He'll ask again.
यहाँ ये जो पूछना चाहते हैं जरा आप पूछें. हम वो एसेंट पकड़ नहीं पाए कि क्या पूछ रहे हैं वो.
सर, shall I repeat once again?
नहीं, बंसीधर जी बता देंगे क्या पूछना चाहते हैं.
Ayappa, ask again.
No, Vamsi, I will do one thing. Tomorrow I will send you a message. You send the same message screen. You shall get its copy. Okay? I'll close it. No, all the time is over.
Done. Thank you. I'll get back to you with this question tomorrow. Okay, 4 more minutes we have. Any questions? Sharma ji, one question is, how can we convince young people towards ULIPs than mutual fund?
I had already told, I think. I had already told.
अच्छा, इसका हो गया है आंसर एक एक करके. And can customers check their ULIP values by themselves?
Yes,
अपना ये
yes.
ऐप पे हो सकता है ना?
हाँ, वो उसको लॉग इन करना पड़ेगा. He will have to log in for Premier services.
Okay.
Only then he can. Otherwise, he can mail also.
ओके, सेंट्रल जोन से एक डीके सिंह जी पूछ रहे हैं, कॉलिंग इश्यू. अगर किसी को कॉलिंग करना है, बस टेलीकॉलिंग पे पिच करना है, तो क्या बोलना चाहिए यूलिप के लिए बोलना होता है?
उसके लिए उसको एक एप्लीकेशन लिखना पड़ेगा. एक एप्लीकेशन का फॉर्मेट है, मैं व्हाट्सएप कर दूंगा या दे दूंगा. उसमें सिंपली ब्रांच मैनेजर को लिखना है कि रिगार्डिंग एवर पॉलिसी आई वांट टू स्विच फंड टाइप फ्रॉम बॉन्ड टू ग्रोथ और ग्रोथ टू दिस टू दैट. और उसके साथ उसको एक आईडी लगाना पड़ेगा, प्लान नंबर लिखना पड़ेगा, अपना मेल आईडी देना पड़ेगा और उसके साथ उसको डिस्पैच में जमा करना पड़ेगा. बाई हैंड नहीं देना है.
स्विचिंग उसके लिए. नाउ ही इज आस्किंग, टेलीकॉलिंग करके किसी को यूलिप के लिए समझाना हो तो क्या बोलना चाहिए? व्हाट इज दैट आई नीड टू टॉक टू पीपल? कोल्ड कॉलिंग.
आप LIC की पॉलिसी नहीं लेना चाहते हैं, इसलिए आपकी चॉइस की पॉलिसी, चॉइस की SIP LIC लेकर के आई है, क्योंकि LIC के हाथ से मार्केट निकल रही है. आपकी चॉइस की पॉलिसी LIC लेकर के आई है. इसके बारे में आपसे हम बात करना चाहते हैं. और ये 5 ईयर का प्लान है जो आपको हर तरह से प्रोटेक्ट करता है और आप जो रिटर्न एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं वही रिटर्न ये आपको देगा.
फैंटास्टिक. सो हो गया है. क्वेश्चंस और भी हैं, but our time is we have given 30 minutes is the time for question hour, and to us, Sanjay ji, it's fabulous, fantastic, amazing, wonderful. Your energy, your commitment, and everything is, we, on behalf of AISBAF and all the agents across the country, we thank you. As of now, let me tell you, there are the participants as of now, more than 1,000 people have seen live. 1,046 people have seen live. Your session has reached to that many number of people. And
thank you.
आते रहे जाते रहे. It's an ongoing process. चलता रहा.
It's very interesting, Banshidhar ji. What happens that all these things cannot be told in only 2 or 3 days. Actually, whenever I have demonstrated, I take only one plan, that is SIP, are only basic things, not basic things. Why to sell ULIP? Because it is not possible to sell all the ULIPs. It is very complicated and very simple. If you don't take time, it is very complex. If you take time, it is very easy. It is very easy and very interesting, I tell you.
Yeah. So last question, somebody was asking, अगर हमें ULIP भेजना है, which product is strongly recommended? जिस पे ज्यादा ध्यान दे.
Every product is equally strong. Every product has its own beauty. Endowment plus own beauty, index plus own beauty. इंडेक्स प्लस और सिप की बात करेंगे तो इफ ए पर्सन, जो आदमी ज्यादा रिस्क ले सकता है उसको इंडेक्स प्लस में जाना चाहिए. जो कम रिस्क लेना चाहता है उसको SIIP में जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि SIIP के ग्रोथ फंड में 20% पैसा इक्विटी मार्केट, डेप्ट मार्केट में लगता है, जबकि इंडेक्स प्लस में सारा का सारा पैसा इक्विटी मार्केट में लगता है. तो इफ ए पर्सन कैन टेक रिस्क, he must go in index plus. If he is suspicious and he wants some guarantee, then he should go into SIIP.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, friends. If any one of you are left with any more questions, my number was given that time, and Sanjay ji also has given his number. You can straight away ask. Our objective is every life insurance advisor across the country must be greatly benefited by learning the concepts and how to sell ULIPs. Thereby, when everybody sends, what goes around comes around. Customers will start ulta पूछने लगेंगे, I want to take ULIP. So then we can sell it up. So that's the only एक प्रयास है AISBAF का. So we'll meet next time. Again, we'll have one more session a month later. So please subscribe and join so that whenever we are having any sessions, you'll get intimation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Thank you. Happy Diwali in advance. Thank you.
Okay.